Hello everyone! Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. I am gonna stop the music. It's good music, but we are going to watch yesterday's pre-stream in full this time because I didn't get to finish watching it. So there you go. But I also have to draw Amy from Okami. Okay, I do have to draw that. I do owe that, so I'm gonna do that as well. Let me just move this over here. There she is. I gotta draw her today because DJ Filthy. Oh, the DJ. I think it was a giveaway. So let's do that. I don't know if I think I'm just gonna skip a little bit though. I'm not gonna listen to the whole pre-stream.
Okay, well,
I think that'd be a little maddening.
between the streams, I'm gonna do it, and then late at night, I'm gonna do it. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna time it so before the stream, break time, and then between the streams, and then after the late stream. That's what I'm gonna do. The 4 medication applications. Until the eardrops run out, I don't know how long they're gonna last. They say they're supposed to last 7 days. I really doubt that little thing's lasting 7 days. I don't know if I'm gonna need another one or whatever. Hopefully they would give me another one just again via the online chat. One other thing I should say. So unlike the last time when I went to the doctor to get this anti-inflammatory medication and it wasn't covered and I had to pay $300, for some reason this time my medication was covered and it was only $25. You know, this is now taken care of. All right, and so thank God it's not like that anymore, and I actually got a good night's sleep last night. Okay.
I hear DSB's trying to get Nick. How?
So I guess
how?
we'll see. All right, now obviously
what's
a bunch of
DSB
stuff. First of all, this completely throws our schedule into disarray.
I think that's a meme.
Paired with my weekly.
I think Kush is memeing.
And then on Monday it'll be more Neo 2.
I can't see him like getting him disbarred. That makes sense.
My weekly Minecraft chill stream. All right. Sounds good. Now, here's the thing. There's many other things going on too. Okay. So that's just, a few things. That's just a few things lined up there that we could possibly do as a way to break up the stuff that I'm doing before we start Fire Emblem. But rest assured,
of course, he wants to delay
as
Fire
always,
Emblem.
you get the dichotomy. You get half the people who are really nice are like, this really sucks that you're in pain, and we want you to feel better, and we hope that you do. And then you got the insane, mentally challenged conspiracy theorists. And I do mean that because no one would just immediately assume that everything I'm saying is a lie for some insane reason, unless you're nuts, and you are nuts. If you think that shit, you are 100% nuts. You're an idiot. Like, I don't even know what else to say. You're completely nuts. Just the stupidity of the stuff that I saw on my Twitter feed yesterday.
The stupidity
was just out of control. The insane stupidity that anyone would think. All right, anyone would think that I would make this up for what? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, okay. If let's even for a second entertain the insanity. Phil decided that he just wanted another.
No, like how he's acting as if like him wanting a day off is such a crazy thing. Whoa, man! People think that I would want a day off. Dude, there's so many people in the workplace that meme out sick days to not go to work. Does he not realize that exists? Hey, Guitar Punk Master, what up? What up, man?
Right? So he made up this entire thing.
He made up the entire thing, dude.
That
I agree.
Makes a lot of sense, considering the fact that we're on a 54 vest streak. Every day I've been here has been incredibly positive with not only the gameplay and the interactivity, but the contributions have been coming in amazingly. Yeah, it really makes sense in the midst of all that to just take a day off and lie and say that I'm sick.
No, that's insane to make that association. So he's pretty much admitting, kinda, that Uh, he of course loves streaming because he gets to get free $100 every day. He gets free $100 pretty much. That's pretty much what he admitted to. But the thing is that uh, he has gotten such huge spurts of money, and then immediately goes on like he does shit that is like insane. He got like Home from the Revolution got like 1 million views. Immediate vacation right after that. He went on a staycation with Leanna. I think there was one other time like he had like what was it? I feel like he got like a huge amount of money by some avenue. I don't remember what. And then like he went to like to buy nice stuff or whatever. I don't fucking remember. But I mean the vacation thing that happens. But like whatever. Okay, whatever. Yeah, why would you want to take a day off,
Like,
dude?
are you fucking
Are you
stupid?
stupid?
Of course I wanted to be here yesterday. I'm not dumb. All right, I know and I totally understand that I'm not going to be able to maintain this crazy amount of support forever. This is a very lucky thing that I've been telling you guys.
Now,
It was
now, like
incredible.
how this randomly has to do with his vest streak. What the fuck does this have to do with your vest streak, buddy? Dude, I know that vest streak's gonna end.
I take a titties in
Ah,
my hand, then I start a
the
bungle
bungle
band.
band. What was that? Was that? Oh, a person totally pledged $10. Wow, thank you. Whoever pledged $10 to my Patreon. I wanted to make sure like the Patreon stuff like doesn't dock you because I do know some people use their real name sometimes, so I try to defend the names as best I can. So I'm sorry if you're looking for a proper shout out for that, but thank you for the $10 Patreon pledge. Thank you. Oh, wrong window.
Incredibly grateful for an extended period of time. And it sucks that we're currently in a worldwide pandemic where I don't have the ability to go out and do fun stuff on the stream. Like I can't get another vest, I can't get decorations, I can't really like do stuff that you guys might like to see as a way of saying thanks for keeping this positivity going because we're in lockdown, right? It blows, but that's life, you deal with it. So I'm well aware, that this is something that's not going to last. Of course, I would want to be here yesterday if I could, but every idiot on the planet completely making shit up, insanity, and their crazy, wild conspiracy theories. And I read it and I'm like, I can't imagine being a person like that. Like, I'll be honest, when I was younger, I was a troll. I've said this many times publicly. When I was younger, in my early 20s,
Dude,
I was
dude,
a troll.
I was a troll, man. I used to troll people. Did he troll, what was it? Oh, was he a Guitar Punk Master? Okay, so initially you pledged you lowered your pledge to $5, so I clipped you in with the $5 pledges in my message, but I'm gonna bump you up to the $10 reward like you're supposed to, so, don't worry, you'll have the waist up sketch. So don't worry, I got you covered, Guitar Punk Master. But at the time, I didn't know if you were gonna rate raise or keep it lowered because it is what it is. But let me know the character you want me to draw, and I'll get on it. I'll
Troll.
get
I
on
trolled
it.
the shit out of the Street Fighter community, especially the West Coast players who I felt were really elitist douchebags, and they thought that their shit didn't stink and they were better than everyone else. And I would go after them. I would make fun of their websites. I would troll them on forums, but never, never did I like go to the lengths and the crazy shit that these people say. It's like with no
Man,
substantiation.
I swear, I think I mentioned. Yeah, I was gonna achieve it this month. Be a good man. Hey, I'm just glad people support me there. I don't really like. It really doesn't matter the amount you pledge. I'm just glad. I'm just really happy that people like support me however you guys can. I mean, even watching the stream right now is like really cool. I don't want to. I don't want to have this relationship with my viewers with like, oh man, you're giving me money. I'm just glad. I'm just glad you guys just even watch my videos and all this stuff. Everything else is just really nice. So thank you, just all for just even being here. Thank you for just being here, and thanks for to the mods who I picked to be the mods as well. But anyways, I like that he's like, well, dude, these people are insane, man. Oh my god, these people are insane. Dude, watching that Christian documentary, man, DSP is just glad he's not Christian. I mean, there's literal shit that happened to him that is so bad. And he's like saying, man, people are insane thinking that I'm lying about my sickness. Dude, just be glad that that's the worst. That's the worst of it. I mean, oh man, there's stuff I've seen in that Christian documentary that is just like I would not wish this on anyone. Like it's insane.
With anything of any facts, Phil did this, Phil did that. Did you know Phil did this today? Look, this must be true because Phil did. What? I'm
What?
laying around my house in excruciating pain. Can't even move. Can't think, can't move. And these idiots have nothing better to do but sit around and literally just make shit up constantly. This is their life. This is their actual life. This is
my life, guys.
On,
This
right?
is my life. Christian gonna do?
And yeah, when I was younger,
I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm like,
did I do that with the Street Fighter community? Yes, but not anywhere near to the insano extent that these idiots do. And maybe that's a symptom of the fact.
No, I think DSP like made a website and named all these people he was shitting on. He doesn't think that's a little fucked up. Whatever.
That now we have a much more connected online world with social media. It's so easy now to do it and get away with it. Back then, it was like, most people still had in-person lives, and the online persona was kind of a minor thing.
How? Well, how did that make any sense? No one used usernames back in the day? Dude, like, I was on the internet when we had dial-up, and I knew not to use my real fucking name on the internet. The only time I think I used my real name was on Facebook, and now, since then, I changed it a little bit. I changed my name on Facebook to not have my full name. But, like, everyone has been using usernames since the dawn of the internet. I think it's pretty straightforward that you don't want random strangers you don't know knowing your full name. I mean, of course, some people might get your name through many methods, but, like, this is just insane at this point,
So maybe now, because things have changed and advanced so differently in the last, 15 plus years, but holy fucking shit, guys. Like, it's just out of control.
It's out of control,
the stuff
man.
that people do. And I'm like, you know what? Truth of the matter is, there's nothing I can do about it.
Guys.
So I don't care anymore. Normally I wouldn't even notice this because I'd be streaming. If I'm streaming, I'm not paying attention to nonsense on my Twitter feed. You know what I mean? Like, I got stuff to do. I'm busy. But it just so happened I was at home in massive pain, sitting around. And I start to look into it. I'm like, these people are fucking grade A, certifiably nuts.
Now, I like how he's in pain and all this stuff, but he takes the time to look at what we think about it, and he's like, "Oh my god, guys, these people think I'm faking it. If you don't care, why are you putting so much emphasis on it?"
And they do this every day.
Every day, I do this every day, guys.
This is a rare occasion because Phil's not streaming. Let's tear him apart today. This is every day for them. This is what they think is like a use of their life. I wonder, and I really gotta say,
oh boy,
I wonder if these people realize they're going to pass away someday. Like, do you realize?
Wait, I'm gonna die, guys? I didn't know I was gonna die. I didn't know I was mortal. You're telling me I'm not immortal? Oh man, thank God DSP told me that. I didn't realize.
A limited amount of time that you could spend on the planet Earth, and then one day you're actually going to die. Because maybe if they actually were slapped with reality, they would realize that they should be using their time for something much better than the way that they're wasting it. I actually feel bad for these people because one day they are not going to be here anymore. And
he feels bad for us, guys.
Are they wasting of their youth on this insane, frivolous nonsense?
Now again, imagine if people did that to DSP. Man, I feel sorry that DSP is wasting his life playing video games, that he's not going on a honeymoon with his wife. He's not going on vacation with his wife, man. He's not taking her out. He's locked in his little room playing video games. I feel sorry for him. You know how mad he'd fucking be? Well, no, he
I'm
wouldn't be mad. He'd probably go along with it, like, oh yeah, guys, it's terrible. I can't go on a vacation.
sitting here in pain with ear infection. They're sitting at home wasting their entire day circle jerking each other with conspiracy theories, right? It's just insane, you know. I can't get over it, but that's why most of the time I try not to ever look at it or focus on it. I just try to say, fuck it, I'm gonna tune it out. I'm just gonna put out
He
my
doesn't want to
entertaining.
focus on it, but he told us that he wants us to jump off a cliff. I don't focus on it, but these people need to jump off a cliff. Okay, cool.
Stream and hopefully have a good time with you guys. And you got to get rid of that white noise, because how many people are there like this around the world that are just completely wasting their lives away because they're dumb?
They're dumb.
I just don't even know what else to say.
So
like,
positive.
you got to be you're either an idiot or you're actually like mentally have something wrong with you to do this kind of stuff.
Oh, now you have something wrong with us.
Explanation. There's no actual intelligent person or mentally sound person who would act in this manner. And I just got to look at it and be like, holy shit, this is just insane, right? But, it is what it is.
It is what it is, dude.
As you guys know, I talk about it all the time. Nothing I can do about it. They're going to continue to do their nonsense, whatever they want to do. And I can't stop them,
Well, I can't stop them.
So, I shrug and I said, well, I move on positively. I'm back today.
I move on positively, but these people should jump off a cliff.
And not have to, turn off the stream or whatever. I hope I can tough through it. Again, I guess I'll try to put on headphones and see what happens. But if it feels awful, I guess I'll put them around my neck. And, I'll do my best. I'll absolutely do my best to, put out stuff, when I can. And I'm sorry that this,
I'm sorry, guys.
I don't know what else to say. I just don't even know what else to say, man. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, considering I just did a...
No, I like how he does this, but he like, was so scared to tell us the brand of the medication. So, I think we listened to this part. I don't really want to hear it again.
Ongoing, tips goal, and keep the vest streak going. All right? And again, I apologize. Everything's been thrown out of whack. Not my intention, obviously. I tried all weekend to tough through this fucking thing. And I did as much as I could. And, I can only go so far. So hopefully now I'll get better. Okay? All right.
I agree, hopefully.
Let's get the shout-outs. We got a lot of them to do. Some of them are trollish dicks. And some of them are actually serious people. So let's see what we got here. First of all, we had a few contributions that came in over the days that I was off. We had Lucifer Soul, who did a few cheers when I wasn't here on Tuesday. He said, damn, I'm late to the stream, and then I'm late again. Oh, wait, there was no stream today. I guess that means I'm thinking of you even when you're not streaming, so I'm cheering right now.
Yeah.
Then Inexpensive, subscribe to the
Thanks for the $5 super chat. Ludwig World Order. $500,000 Phil calling anyone dumb. Well, anyways, can we see Giovanna put as a rabbit? What? I gotta look this up. Giovanna. Who's Giovanna? Who's that? I don't know. Oh, a JoJo. It's a JoJo thing. Okay. Oh, as a rabbit? Oh, I don't know. Man. I'll do my best. I can't I can't promise I'll be able to nail it, but I'll do my best.
Snakefish Gaming resubscribed to the channel, which was nice. Kurosawa Kid did a 100-bit cheer and says, I was legitimately saddened to see the stream wasn't on, but I read about your health. I understand. I hope you continue to recover. You are missed sincerely by your fans.
God.
All right, thank you very much.
Of course,
Kid.
I'm streaming. People have to call me.
Balls.
Of course.
Nice name. Took me $1.30 about 11 hours ago. They said, I started watching it back in the old days. I used to watch your old series about you. Like, this is how you don't play. Your Resident Evil 2, your Metal Gear Solid series, Grand Theft Auto, and classics. Everything's been very funny and entertaining. Lately the detractors have just become nasty and petty.
Oh my God.
Stalkers, and they leech off your Resident Evil 2, your Metal Gear Solid series, Grand Theft Auto, and classics. Everything's been very funny and entertaining. Lately the detractors have just become nasty and petty, and they behave like stalkers, and they leech off of you, and I genuinely like your actual streams.
Your detractors, they act like stalkers, man. We're so petty. I agree. DSP is never petty with us, right? That's why he looks at people who will call him out on stuff and they make one typo. He's like, Hutta? What's Hutta? I don't know what you're talking about.
See, and here's the thing, Big Balls. First of all, thank you for the contribution. I don't mind that people tell me that they used to watch This Is How You Don't Play. I don't care. I told you guys over the years, at first, I was very, very defensive, and that was the wrong way to go about it. People have openly said maybe I should have embraced This Is How You Don't Play. But, you know, from my perspective, it was kind of people stealing my content without my permission. Like, if someone said, I want to make a funny montage of you failing and asked my permission to do it, I probably would have said yes.
Oh,
no one
sure you would.
They just illegally stole my content and did it without my permission. And that's kind of what irked me back in the day. But admittedly, if I had been more open to it and I hadn't been so defensive about it, it probably wouldn't have become such a big negative movement against me. Maybe it would have been more laugh with Phil than laugh at him, right?
Now the flaw with this logic, thinking that his reaction to This How You Don't Play created all these trolls is nonsense, because he would probably still have a lot of trolls, because him reacting to This How You Don't Play doesn't change his attitude and what he did. Like, he'd still do half the shit he's doing now.
Being said, okay, I openly admit This Is How You Don't Play had value, especially back then when I was putting out 1 million videos a day. Rather than sifting through 1 million videos, you could watch someone who basically made a highlight reel. Now, of course, over the years, This Is How You Don't Play became way more malicious, to the point where it was more about insulting, disgusting comments about myself and my family members than it even was about the gameplay in the video. When you're only saying personal insults,
I do want to text my friend.
Gameplay,
just telling me I'm streaming, so
how
doesn't think I'm blowing him off.
How you don't play. And I think what ended up happening was, over the years, things changed. You know, it became, all right, Phil's the guy who you laugh at, to Phil's the guy who you completely tear a new asshole to get cheap clickbait views on your content on YouTube. And that's not cool. All right? So, Big Balls, I completely don't care that you used to watch This Is How You Don't Play. In fact, I like the fact that you're telling me that you kind of, you know, started watching my stuff through that. And the fact that you now say that you like my streams, I appreciate that. I also appreciate.
So I gotta draw this guy.
I wish more people were like you and more open-minded. That instead of just saying, well, the internet.
I wish more people were like you, dude. Except he ignored, literally. He pretty much ignored everyone that told him that in the past. Yeah, I like Amy. Amy's pretty cool.
For 5 zillion reasons. So he just must be a horrible person. I wish people would just join the streams and give him a look and say, gee, what are these streams actually about? And let's see if it's fun or not, right? And go from there. So, thank you, Big Balls, for the tip. Last Rambo cheered 10 hours ago, yes. He says,
10 hours ago, yes.
Playing Daymare 1998. It's funny because I already addressed that, but here we go. He says, would you consider playing Daymare 1998? It's a survival horror game inspired by Resident Evil 2. It was supposed to be a tribute game before the studio shut down the game because Capcom made them, but now has its own story and characters. Right. And apparently this game started as a tribute game, like a remake of its own game. I would consider playing it if people want to see it. I heard it just launched on consoles, okay? Variety, you know, or I'm curious. I'll be and based on stream. All right.
Here
we go. Here. Ultimate Cloud 7 gifted a subscription to Dragon Quest fan. So congratulations to Dragon Quest fan. Excuse me. Whew. Congratulations to Dragon Quest fan who received a gifted sub, and thank you for the support. Let's see here. Richard Link cheered. He said, I'm on my way to get tested for Corona. Wish me luck. Well, I do wish you luck. No one, absolutely no one, deserves to get that thing.
No one deserves to get that thing, but he just told us that trolls should jump off a cliff. So, do the trolls deserve to get Corona?
Risk if you get it. You could hurt yourself, you could hurt those around you, your loved ones. I wish you the best, and I hope you don't have it, Richard. Fire7672 subscribed for a full year. Thank you to Fire for a full year of support. That is much appreciated. PW Dubs cheers said, glad you're feeling better. I know I had an ear infection. It was hell for 3 days. Glad you got it feeling better in a couple of hours. Medicine has really improved from 5 years ago. Yeah, I thought what I thought it was going to be, because this is what my dad thought too, when he actually had told me about calling the doctor. He was like, you're probably just going to get an antibiotic. He's like, but that's not going to be quick, but you got to get it immediately in your system because it could take a few days to even, to take effect. And luckily for me, this is a specially designed ear drop that not only has the antibiotic, but also has an immediate anti-inflammatory. Like I said, things cortisone or cortisol or something like that. They say hydrocortisone is a steroid that puts down swelling. And what is causing the stabbing pain? The swelling, obviously. So it worked within about 2 hours. I was like, oh my God, it feels so good.
But he will not tell us the name of the thing because that would be bad, apparently.
Then PWW's cheered again and said, what's the medicine called? I have no idea. It's like
no
three
idea.
technical names. Like I said, it's
three
like
technical names.
N, and then I think something that starts with like a C, and then like cortisone or cortisol is like the last thing.
Why can't he just like tell us the name? Why is it like such a mystery?
Fucking medical ingredients to you. Okay. All right. Ace cheered. He said, I'm glad you're feeling better. Ear infections aren't fun. A few years ago, I had a regular ear infection and a swimmer's ear infection at the same time on one ear. It was horrible. Wow. So, isn't swimmer's ear when you get like water caught in your ear and you can't get it out and it feels weird, but then you get an infection because of it? I always thought that's what swimmer's ear was, but maybe I'm completely wrong. In this case, I know I don't have water in there. I don't, there's no feeling of any, there's no feeling of movement. There's no.
Wait a second.
Of it. I always thought that's what swimmer's ear was, but maybe I'm completely wrong. In this case, I know I don't have water in there. I don't, there's no.
He almost said he doesn't shower. I heard that. I heard. I don't.
Feeling of any. Get it out and it feels weird, but then you get an infection because of it. I always thought that's what swimmer's ear was, but maybe I'm completely wrong. In this case, I know I don't have water in there. I don't, there's no feeling of any. There's no feeling of movement. There's no liquid feeling. It sounds weird because I've gotten water stuck in my ear before. It's not like that.
Like, am I the only one that heard that?
I did not get that. I just got the ear infection. Like I said, I know why I have the ear infection because my allergies acted up. I had inflamed sinuses, inflammation in my throat, and it probably added in. My whole respiratory system, which your ear is part of that whole system, it fucked up because of that.
Still the life insurance money?
Throat, and it probably added in.
You're talking.
Might as well make this an art stream today.
Oh my God.
Can we get another raffle? I feel those things are fun and interactive. Thanks again for the much-needed entertainment to get me through the workday.
I know, probably in 1337. Yeah, I'll do a raffle after I finish this.
I said, I know why I have the ear infection because my allergies acted up. I had inflamed sinuses, inflammation in my throat, and it probably added in.
Thank you for the 321.
My whole respiratory system, which your ear is part of that whole system, it fucked up because of that.
Ear is part of the respiratory system.
So it sucks.
I don't think that's how it works because the ear, it has like a. I don't know. I don't think it's part of the respiratory system. That makes no sense. It's a sense. It's one of the senses, but like, I don't think so. I don't think so, Chief.
Thank you, AC, for the cheer. So PW Dubs cheered again and says, I just asked what the medicine was. Not that I didn't believe you. Yeah, but I'm not going to go. Do you want me to go to my bed? You actually want me to walk across my house to my bedroom. You want me to pick up the bottle of, it looks like a bottle of eye drops. You want me to pick this up and read you the fucking name? Who fucking cares what the name of the medicine is? Why would you ask that unless you don't believe me? Right? Genius? Well, Cold Zero cheered. Ask you something ridiculous. After my ear felt better, did I take cat out for a genius? Of eye drops. You want me to pick this up and...
You want me to move across the room? Oh my God, guys! Dude, like... He acts as if he asked him to like go to the pharmacy. Like, oh my God, you want me to go up and read the name of the medicine? Dude, did he get like expensive medicine? Did he get like he just told us the price. He told us that it was $300 and it was $25. Okay.
And read you the fucking name. Who fucking cares what the name of the medicine is? Why would you ask that unless you don't believe me? Right? Genius?
Why would you ask me the name of the medicine of something that anyone can get. Why do you want to know? Is he afraid that if he tells us that Nancy's gonna repo the medication? Wait a second, you got medication there, Phil? Give it to us, bankruptcy time. Like, what the fuck?
Well, Cold Zero cheered. Ask you something ridiculous. After my ear felt better, did I take Cat out for a date? Yes, during the pandemic.
I think he was joking because the trolls.
And still having insane swelling and throbbing in my ear, I went out on a date. What we did is, we ordered out food and we had someone deliver it to a picnic table in the middle of a park, and we ate out in the middle of a park, in the middle of the pollen, which, by the way, is giving me all my allergies. That's exactly what I did. These are just genius level questions this morning. Dinosaur did a 100-bit cheer. That's actually the biggest cheer of the day.
I like how negative he
Let me
is.
get Dinosaur up here on the leaderboard.
So negative.
Number one, it's actually a nice message, and number two, it's the biggest cheer of the day. Dinosaur, 85. Okay, he says, I don't think anyone's saying you made it up. We're just happy you're back. Glad to feel better, homie. Well, actually, no. People are absolutely saying I made it up. There's, again, these weirdo conspiracy theorists completely making shit up yet again. Just insane shit. It's to the
making
point
stuff up again. He sounds like he enjoys the conspiracy theories, though, so I think we're going to keep him up,
like,
dude.
You guys are fucking out of control with how much time and how much shit you waste fabricating stuff, right? You don't even want to know some of the ridiculous stuff.
How is it, like, how does it take so much time to fabricate stuff? It doesn't take that long.
If I heard, I'm not even going to talk about it. It's so dumb.
Not going to talk about it.
Now, here we go.
Here we go.
Cheer. Can we see your eardrops so we hit a tier 2 tip, Skull? Fuck no.
Fuck no.
PW Dubs cheered. He says, I think it depends on the situation. I don't think it's repetitive. I had it once, but it didn't get it again. So I think he's talking about the ear infection. I hope I don't get it again.
I hope he does.
I seriously hope I don't get it again. I seriously hope that, that this ends up being something that's a one-time thing. But, again, I'm nervous because I have these issues with my respiratory system. Every spring, I have them. Once that pollen hits...
I like how much of a little princess he is. Oh, man. Oh, just let me tell you. Oh, man.
I get swollen sinuses. I get congestion. I get itchy, runny eyes. I get, throat gets all swollen and clogged up with gunk. And then, now this is the first time I'm having an issue with my ear, too. Not good. So, hopefully it's not recurring. I hope. Timbo Slice Jerry said Ubisoft released their trailer for Assassin's Creed. I think it's called Valhalla, right? It takes place in a Viking era. It looks great. An Xbox One Series X launch game. Are you looking forward to a new game after a year off? Yes. We all like Assassin's Creed. And now that they have a year off, hopefully it won't be the same. Like, remember, we had Origins and then we had Odyssey. And quite frankly, I was like, Origins was good, but Odyssey was better. And I kind of feel like Origins didn't even need to exist because they could have just waited a year and put out Odyssey. And it would have been like a better game. But sadly, because they released it back to back like that, it felt like you were playing the same game twice. And
did he confuse Odyssey and Origins? Because Odyssey came out after Origins.
Can you try and draw my Final Fantasy character? If not, do guts in his berserk helmet.
Oh shit. Wait, I got an idea. Well, let me load up here so I get the link. Log in. But thank you for the $5, Guitar Punk Master. Thank you. I'll get him up. I'll get him up there.
Away
there we go.
From some of the positivity that Odyssey would have gotten because it came out too quickly. So now we got 2 years. We got to wait. Hopefully, there's big improvements to the engine in the game. And yes, I am looking forward to Valhalla. I only hope again. That it's not too similar, Then Cold Zero is doing Wings memes and cheers. Figure that one out. Why would you do a Wings of Redemption meme and a cheer? I have no fucking clue. He's just a genius. Timbo Slice cheered again. He said May 7th.
So
Xbox
negative.
Inside Xbox special event showing off tons of third-party gameplay for the new Xbox. Will you be speaking about it on stream? Possibly. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's about a week. Hopefully it's a good event. Maybe I'll watch some of the stuff. We can talk about it on the streams. I probably won't do a special stream for it, but we'll just talk about it on our normal streams. Ninstar
Why is
Cheer
it-
says, when will you formally announce Snow Carl is your official understudy?
There we go.
Never. Super Blind Man, what's going on, sir? Good to see you. He did 100-bit cheers. Sorry to hear about your ear. I'm glad it didn't keep you down too long.
Oh, okay, I get it
Yeah,
now.
I'll do my best. Again, don't know if I'll even be able to put the headphones on. I haven't even tried yet.
I don't know if I can be able
But
to
we'll see what
listen to
happens.
them.
And if I can't, I'll just wear them around my neck. And I got, again,
He
I gotta
could
tough
literally
through it, you know,
put
this
him on now.
This is different.
Why
Doing
doesn't
a
he
job
put
where
him
you
on
have paid
now?
Time off and sick days.
Ah.
I have to try to be here as much as I can. You know, so I tough through this shit. Ninstar Rune Cheer, he says, here we go again. Since all I'm gonna say is, since you're our lord. The second he
Sims.
said that, I'm done reading his message. It's stupidity.
Stupidity,
PW
dude.
Dubs
Thanks
cheers.
for the
I
money.
prayed for you yesterday. I'm glad you're feeling better. Detractors are the scum of the earth for saying it's fake. Thank you for the cheer.
Scum of the earth,
Ninstar Rune
dude.
Cheered. He says, if you were a banjo character, what
I
sound
got-
would you
I got
make
the
when you talk?
image.
Just
It's-
constant belches and farts, because that's half the sound effects of banjo
It's
anyway.
it's this, right?
Hold
Can
on.
you
a
see
second,
it?
What happened here? Okay. The Villain
that-
X.
is that the
did
guy?
200-bit cheers. Are you going to play Streets of Rage 4? Well, Villain X, before all this happened, I was considering playing it maybe even sometime this week. Now, obviously, everything's been thrown into disarray. So there's not much I can do about that. Now my keyboard's not working again. This is so weird.
So
If
weird,
I hold it
dude.
in the air, it works. If I hold it in, only if I hold it up in the air, it works the whole time. If I put it down on something, it stops working. Anyway, I was considering playing it this week, but now we're already backlogged on everything. So I'm considering it. If I do play it, I want to play it as
That's the
co-op
guy,
with
okay, I
someone.
can
I
draw
think
him.
that's a game that you're supposed to play co-op with a beat 'em up, side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's not necessarily a game that would be very good solo. You know what I mean?
By the way, I beat Streets of Rage 4 last night, dude. I beat it. I beat it with an online rando. You can do random matchmaking with it, which is so fucking good. I loved it. I loved it. It was so cool. I was Blaze and this other person was Cherry. We beat the final boss. It was so good. The final boss is really cool. But man, it was such a rad fucking fight. All right, I'm gonna get the raffle going. So I'm gonna get that started.
So, it's a possibility. Like I said, some possibilities of stuff coming up once I finish the game would be Streets of Rage 4, Damn Near 1998, playing more Mega Man Zero collection, and the Modern Warfare 2 remastered campaign. Those are like the 4 things that I'm considering doing before we start up Fire Emblem, for variety's sake. Okay? Battleduck 9000 subscribed for 39 months. And he said, boink. Thank you very much, Battleduck, for 39 months of support.
Yeah.
Rob actually got the tipping started today with a $5 tip. He says, how are you, mate?
How are you,
Well,
mate?
I've been better. But I'm feeling much better than yesterday.
I've been better,
no
man.
Stabbing pain is definitely a positive improvement. Okay? Ooh, not Super Batcat. My bad. Sorry, Rob. That was because Super Batcat actually there was a pop-up on the screen that said Super Batcat. So I got distracted there. But,
Put it here.
you know, I'm feeling better. I hope that this does go away
There you
sooner
go.
rather than later. But we'll see what happens. Dinosaur. I keep calling him Dinosaur. Whenever I see Dino without "sore" after it, I pronounce it as Dino instead of Dino. So Dinosaur cheered again. He said, the stream chat's here for you. Twitter is not. I don't feel like the people here feel that way. I would say, here's the thing. Half the people in stream chat.
Why are they
people who
so
here
negative?
to
Why
kinda
do they
make fun of me.
focus so
And I
much
get
on
that,
what
and
people
I
say?
understand
This is
all right?
lame.
And there's nothing you can do about that.
Nothing you can do.
But at least it's not super malicious, insano, you know, mentally challenged conspiracy theory shit that only some nut job would believe,
Well, it's
you know.
trash
So it is what it is. I can't, you know, change the opinions of crazy people, but I would say at least the chat here is here to have fun, and they're happy I'm back, right? Some of these people on Twitter they would wish me dead if they could.
Now,
like,
look how fair he's being. He's saying that people on Twitter want him dead, but some of the people on Twitter are his fans. So he's saying the fans on Twitter want him dead?
I hope he dies today.
I hope he
You
dies
know,
today.
You're like, okay, that's just normal thought for them. You know, again, that's normal reasoning in their heads. It's okay to wish someone dead. You know, I have people on Twitter directly wish I had coronavirus and I would die from it. I'm not kidding. Like, that's happened. Oh, gee, thanks. Thanks a fucking lot. I'm a geek.
fuck? This is like an army of trucks. Oh, they're taking someone's weeds away. Okay.
Normal reasoning in their heads. It's okay to wish someone dead. You know, I have people on Twitter directly wish I had coronavirus and I would die from it.
That sounds, man, that sounds legit, guys. I totally believe it. Totally.
I'm not kidding. Like, that's happened. Oh, gee,
Yeah, and then there's people in your fan base that wish that wish the detractors were to die. DSP. You don't see any of us complain about it. I mean, like fucking, who cares? Oh my god, these people want me to die.
Thanks a fucking lot. I'm a gameplay streamer.
He sounds excited though about this. It sounds like he's kind of joking. Oh, thanks a lot, man.
You hope I die from coronavirus because I stream video games. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that's why people want you dead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, BattleDuck 9000 did a $100 tip and says, "Boom, I am invested." Well, BattleDuck, first of all, thank you so much. One of my longer-standing supporters, and obviously, jumping right to the tips goal at the start of the stream is tremendously positive, and I want to say thank you for that. Especially with, yesterday me not being able to work. So thank you very much for that. And that's a 55 vest streak already. We didn't even start yet. Thank you very much, BattleDuck. So yes, the vest will be on today. X Model, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, X Model, for the subscription. I appreciate that. Homie D Clown, subscribe for 7 months, says, "It's that guy." Thank you, Homie D Clown, for the resub. D-Man11 cheered 100 bits. He says, "I know exactly what you're talking about because I had a bad ear infection in 2017. I hope you feel better and make a speedy recovery."
Oh my god, dude. Dude, I know how it feels. I had an ear infection too.
Hyper Baby got a 100-bit cheer. And he says, "I think it's time for YouTube to clean up their platform. They allow many individuals to run drama-type channels and promote bullying and misinformation. There's no checks and balances on this type of content, and it can ruin people's lives." And Diaper Baby, here's the thing. Again, I've talked about this before. It's actually illegal to do that. Like, the content that these people put out that's based on speculation, if it's proven that that is meant to be malicious content, meaning you want to hurt someone's reputation, and there's no actual factual substantiation for any of it, it's considered, I forget if it's slander or defamation, because one of them is spoken word and one of them is printed, like printed type, but it's actually illegal. It's illegal in the United States. In India, which is crazy, you can't even do it if it's true. Which I was like, that's nuts. In India, you can't even like defame someone, even if it's true, like 100% proven. You can't even do it. But in the United States, if you can show an active intention of one person trying to hurt another, it's considered defamation or slander. And again, I forget which one it is.
So he says it's right. Is there any proof here that I want to ruin DSP's life? What am I doing? I'm just here watching his videos and just sharing my opinion. How am I wishing him any ill will or whatever? Like, if he can prove that I run ops on him, okay, fine, show me the proof, dude. But he has done, because I really don't do anything. But okay.
And you can sue them for it, and not only would they be like shut down on YouTube, but they would be legally liable to pay damages for how much they've hurt your reputation. Just think about how crazy that is. Now, YouTube has taken a stance saying, we will not shut down anything unless you sue the person for defamation or slander. So unless you actually issue a lawsuit against the person for what they've done, YouTube won't take any action. But if someone actually sued someone for it, YouTube would shut them down until an actual determination was made in the case legally. Okay? Now, sadly, I'm not rich. I have no money. I can't do this. You know? If this were a different situation where I were someone like big, like a PewDiePie or whatever, maybe I could. I almost have to think the reason that you don't see people do stuff like this about PewDiePie is because
Now look how dumb this is. I mentioned this before. Does art count as ops? But I mentioned this in yesterday's stream. There's no videos shitting on PewDiePie. So when PewDiePie had that gamer moment, no one made a video dunking on PewDiePie. No one makes videos dunking on H3H3 on their shit. No one dunked on anyone else. Like, what kind of, like, world does he live in?
He's so big that they know he could sue them into oblivion. So you pick on the little guy, right? You pick on the little guy who has no defense against it. And this has become a toxic, viral thing on YouTube that literally brings in hundreds of thousands of views and makes money for these fucked up people. They, every day, all they do is hurt people to get positive benefit for themselves. And they have no remorse. They have no morals. They just do it to get ahead, as fucked up as it is. All right? But there's nothing I can do about it. You know, and I agree with you. I think YouTube should clean it up. I think that they should look at their site and say, you know, I can't believe, you know, I seriously can't believe how bad things have gotten on YouTube and that they allow this crap. And this is like one of the major things they push, you know. Someone named Charlie cheered. He says, I've also come across your existence on another stream. I was not intended to be a malicious stream. I'm not a deranged person. I'm a recent grad, and I've come with an open mind. I'd like to interact with you, but your followers-only mode is preventing it. Should I come back later? The problem is, right now, we don't have a lot of mods. Actually, I think Madara is God is here now.
We don't have a lot of mods, but Madara's
So,
God is
let's
here,
see.
so we got a mod. What?
Madara's God is here. I don't see. Here's the thing. I can't even see who's on the stream because they fucked it up. Twitch did this weird update a few months ago. And now I can't even, like, go to the thing on my laptop to see who's on the stream. I don't even know what mods are here. If we have enough mods here, I could take it off followers only mode. All right. But there have to be enough mods. Earlier, there were none. What I can do, here's what I'll do. I'm going to reduce the followers only mode to only an hour. All right. I know it was on for a day. So at least a few more people will be able to chat. But chances are, people who are coming in here and not a follower probably are here to be dicks and the troll.
Now, this is great fucking paranoia. The people who aren't a follower that are here are probably trolls, man. Yeah, because no one lurks on fucking Twitch. There's no lurkers on Twitch. There are people in multiple chats that either don't follow or don't subscribe to a channel, be it on YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, what have you. And he's assuming that if they're not following, they must be a troll. Okay.
That's why I had it on that mode, okay? Just so you guys know, that's why it was like that. So, okay, let's continue on here. Barrett Wallace, excuse me. Barrett Wallace tipped me $50 and says, "Here's your money, Merc." Okay, well, thank you, Barrett. The weird thing about this, though,
Uh-oh.
I don't know if my phone is screwed up. You know, because I'll be honest, guys, when big contributions come in these days, I just make sure that they're legit.
Why though? I thought you won the
This one in
chargebacks.
particular, for some reason, isn't showing up, and I just want to be sure it's legit.
Want to make sure it's legit, dude.
Let's see here. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. Well, I think it's legit, but for some reason it's not showing properly on PayPal. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll count it. It seems legit, so I'll count it for now. I don't know why it's not showing on PayPal yet, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Barrett Wallace, for a $50 tip. That jumps us up to $155 in tips today so far. Thank you so much. That's a very, very generous tip. I appreciate that.
He gets a $100 tip. Says, "Oh, you get the best I could, man." And then the $50 tip guy gets a, whoa, man, that's very generous.
Let's see here. Team Gardenator did a 100-bit cheer, and he says, "It's sad to see The Last of Us 2 get leaked by an ex-employee who was treated badly by Naughty Dog. The videos and the trolls are already spoiling it all over the internet. Are you still getting it?" I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Because I kind of agree. It sucks kind of knowing these major plot twists that maybe would have been shocking and interesting, and now you know already what's going to happen. It kind of takes away the...
I don't know. To me, I still kind of want to get the game just to experience it, because all the stuff that I'm seeing are like meme posts about the game. So like, to me, I just want to play the I just want to play the game just to get the context of the memes because I don't like because I'm just seeing the same image from that game all over the place. So I don't really. It's like I don't care. I just want to play the game at this point. I just want to play just to experience it. The only thing is that I don't know if I'm gonna buy it day one at this point. I'm probably just gonna wait until a price drop at this point because there's so many games coming out as it is. Like I'm more interested in Goose of Sushi than that.
Surprise and interest of maybe what was going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's very frustrating that this happened. And yeah, I was spoiled, and so was many other people. I would say it's going to be incredibly difficult for you to not be spoiled about the plot of the game by the time it comes out. So I don't know. You know, I kind of shrug, and I'm like, I don't really know what to say. Maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't. It's coming up in June. I guess we got about a month and a half to decide if I should play it or not. I'm sure the gameplay will be good.
I think his chat's probably gonna say no because they're gonna hate it because there's women in it. His chat just really loves women. You know what I mean? Abby is a strong masculine woman. Hey, people can work out in a post-apocalyptic future. You can do push-ups. Look what people are doing now. They're not going to the gym right now to work out. Come on.
There will be many good story elements and many, good things in the game. But when the major plot points have been spoiled, it kind of blows. So I guess we'll see. All right, I'm undecided.
Undecided, dude.
Let's see. Baby Janitor did a 200-bit cheers. I'm glad you're back. It sucks you have to reset the vest streak because you took a day off. Why? The vest streak goes as far as I'm working. If I'm not here, how could the vest streak continue? That's ridiculous. Why would I reset it? That makes no sense at all. Thank you for the cheer, though. Sith Lord Filbert the Fourth cheers. Says, why are you always toxic to PW Dubs? He's not asking anything bad. You respond aggressively. Because he asks things that are private, because he tries to derail the stream with his questions, and because he says things that are ludicrous. You can tell the difference between someone who's 100% well-intentioned and someone who's nosy. PW Dubs is both, but he's also very nosy. And I've already said I cannot talk about private personal stuff on the streams. I'm not going to entertain nonsense. Yet he still
5 minutes, guys.
I'm sure he'll learn, but that's why I haven't banned him. But at the same time, I'm not going to just sit here and act like that behavior is good. It's not.
It's not good.
Okay? All right. And Snow Carl now personally earned a ban and is not coming back.
Oh, no.
Because it would have been one thing if that was a tip, but
oh, no.
It's a cheer. He's out of here.
He's out of here,
All right, congratulations, Snow Carl. You're not coming back this time. It's your own fault for trolling. That was purpose trolling, and now he's out of here.
You're out of here, Buster.
He says, you know me, I bring the positive vibes with me wherever I go. Well,
you're out of here, Buster.
That dinosaur. Lemon Pepper My Wings did a $4.20 tip and said, sup, dude? I'm hoping to get unbanned. I love the originality of the vest as well.
The originality of the vest. Okay.
Well, first of all, I don't know your name.
I don't know your name.
You have to actually contact me behind the scenes. Either email me or contact one of my mods. Okay? And they will look into it. I am not going to just on the fly unban you not knowing who you are or anything. Okay? But I appreciate the tip, and I hope that you'll get it sorted.
No, I like how... Wait a second.
Cold Zero cheered. He says, you can have a date in your car. Purpose trolling, and now he's out. Cheer. Because it would have been one thing if that was a tip.
It would have been one thing if it was a tip. So he pretty much admits that if you troll in his chat and you tip him trolling things, you get to survive. You get to live there in his chat. But if you cheer, you get banned, mister. Wow.
But it's a cheer. He's out of here.
Immunity.
All right, congratulations, Snowcrawler. You're not coming back.
Congratulations.
For trolling. That was purpose trolling. And he's out of here.
Congratulations.
Dinosaur cheered. He says, you know me, I bring the positive vibes with me wherever I go. Well, thank you very much for that, Dinosaur. Lemon Pepper My Wings did a $4.20 tip and said, sup, dude? I'm hoping to get unbanned. I love the originality of the vest as well. All right, Lemon Pepper My Wings. Well, first of all, I don't know your name. You have to actually contact me behind the scenes. Either email me or contact one of my mods. Okay?
My lord's death chance.
I'm not going to just on the fly unban you not knowing who you are or anything. Okay? But I appreciate the tip.
Yeah, he's not going to do that, dummy.
Get it sorted.
Get it sorted.
Cold Zero cheered. He says, you can have a date in your car. Oh my, I've had enough of this
A
nonsense.
date
I'm
in
not gonna read a shit anymore. And I hope that you'll get it sorted. Cold Zero Charity says you can have a date in your car. Oh my, I've had enough of this nonsense.
Oh my
I'm not gonna read
God.
shit anymore.
No.
Johnny Wrestling tipped me $1.
Oh,
He
shit.
says, "Did you ever go to what?
What?
He says, "Did you ever look into a watch party feature?" I don't even know what that means. Could that be
I don't know what that means until this is what it means.
possibly could that be
Could that be?
where I guess everyone collectively watches something together on Twitch? I think people were talking to this about me or talking to me about this earlier in the week, saying you could watch stuff on Amazon Prime on Twitch.
Can I
or
have
something.
a date in your car? Oh, no, man. A guitar punk master. Sure. Come on over. Come on over. I got a cool car. We can have a nice little date. We could go to a drive-in. If you can't do a drive-in, we'll just watch something on my phone. We can watch, dude. I have Promare. We can watch Promare. We can watch Promare on my phone or my iPad. I'll bring in the car with me. We can relax. Be all good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway, no, I haven't looked into it. And then he says, if there's downtime that we get at the Xbox event, any chance we could do a chatting stream? Like I said, at this point, I'm so behind on stuff now. I don't know. But more than likely, it's going to be, number one, me talking about it on my gameplay streams. And number two, Ask the King is next week. I should bring that up, guys. Ask the King was supposed to be today. We've bumped it a week now. It's going to be 1 week from today. So that'll be May 7th. That's going to be Ask the King. So just so you guys know, it didn't get canceled or anything. It is happening next week. If you guys check it out, I hope you'll check it out. Okay? Let's see here. Younger Desk tipped $1. Says he still wants to know my medicine's name. No. It's too fucking nosy. Bionichu tipped $1.30. He says, get well soon. I remember you have exceptional fans who outnumber the trolls. I'm watching incognito mode to read the chat. Yes, because you got banned because you did something that was very insulting. And I still haven't decided if I want to unban you yet. All right? Thank you for the tip. Super Batcat to me $5.50 and says, hoping you start feeling better. Thank you, Super Batcat. You know, I'm.
Oh, why am
like
I drawing this?
Am I 100%? Hell no. My ears
Hell
still
no,
swollen. It's still
dude.
sore.
Hell
I don't even know if I'll be
no.
able to put headphones on today, but at least there's no
Hell
stabbing
no.
pain. In fact, right now it itches like crazy. One of the side effects of this medicine, they said it may make your ear itch on the inside once it dries, and it did. It's dried out now. Now my ear's itching like crazy, but I'm just gonna ignore it. You stick something in there, you're just gonna agitate this shit even more. So, Alfred Aponte tipped me $1.30. He says, nice. You're better in your health. Please keep taking azithromycin and cortisone dose. If any pain persists, do not forget Tylenol and have a nice day. I don't think it's azithromycin. Maybe it is, though. Like I said, I think one of them started with an N. I don't know. But anyway, thank you. Thank you for
All right, entries are closed.
Peter-
Entries are closed, guys. Who's the winner? Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. Who is the winner? Pick the winner. Timo Kusela, you are the winner. Bing, bang, boom. Type in your character and it shall be made on the canvas.
PW Dubs Cheery says, please visit my island tonight. I stayed up all night preparing it. Tonight, actually, I doubt we're doing that. Tonight, we got some good stuff going on in Animal Crossing. Apparently, we've got a new villager apparently a villager moved off the island. A new villager moved in to replace them, and we got another visitor.
Me?
Coming to the island today.
Who's?
So there's a lot
But
going
where
on
are you though?
On the island tonight.
Oh, the coyote? You want me to draw Wiley?
We'll see.
Wiley Coyote?
Raisin Bread is tasty. Cheers. Says, hey Phil, any plans to play Streets of Rage 4? I've already answered that. It's a possibility of one of the things that I will do once I finish up one of my current games. Ninstar Rune Cheers says, since you're getting up to get the vest, can you get the eardrops? No. Charlie did a 100-bit cheer. He says, thank you. I'm not here to be a dick. Feel better. Dip your ear in honey. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure dipping your ear in honey will not help anything.
Star Zinger Princess.
Let's see here.
Oh my god.
Lemon Pepper My Wings to another $1.30. He says, hope we get the vest today and hoping for an
All
unbanned
right.
if possible. As I already said, Lemon Pepper My Wings. You're not going to get unbanned on the fly. I don't even know your name here. You
Lemon
need
Pepper
to
My
contact me
Wings.
via email, or you would need to contact one of my moderators. Okay? Crapcock did a 300-bit cheer. That's
So
the biggest
let's
cheer of the day. So first of all, let's get him up there on the leaderboard.
get him up out there on the leaderboard. Star. Singer.
Okay. And he says, "Oh, great to see you back. Hope your ear's doing better. I know how painful that can be. Thank you, Crapcock, for
This
the
is
biggest cheer of
Aurora.
the day." Kurosawa Kid is also here. Did a 100-bit cheer. Says, "You legit help me get through the workday. I listen to interact on mobile with headphones. Welcome back. Thank you." Sith
Oh, there's so
Lord
many
Thor
options.
cheers,
Oh,
"Just
man, I don't know
pouring
which
out
one I
for
wanna
the
go
homie Snow
for.
Carl." Yeah, well, he trolled, and that's what he gets.
He trolled.
And that's that. He outright 100% trolled. He
Okay,
knew it
I'm
was
gonna draw
trolling,
this one. This one's kind
and
of
he got
cool. This
banned
one
for it,
reminds
and
me
that's
of
the end of
like
that.
classic Gatchaman kind of shit. It's this person, right?
Cold Zero asks, "Can I unban Snow Carl?" No. And the more you ask, the stronger you will get towards being banned yourself. Doodly Dread gifted us up to the baby in the chat. Congratulations to the baby in the chat. Thank you.
Remember when
Doodly
Baby in
Dread
the
for
Chat was
support.
banned?
Baby Janitor did 100-bit cheers. Says, "Do you have a low pain threshold? Ear infections aren't that painful." Baby Janitor, you are completely wrong.
Baby
First of all,
Janitor.
I'm someone who has had shooting nerve pain up my back because of a severely herniated disc. I've had gout, which is known.
I'm
to be
picking
one
that
of the
one out. I
strongest
like
pains you can
the
get.
outfit,
And also,
dude.
I have an ear infection, which also, by the way, is recorded to be one of the strongest pains you can get. So
I'm loving
you
the
are
diversity in
wrong.
the viewer canvas. Is that Cleo with Gojo hair?
Incorrect.
It is Oh my god.
All right.
Also look at the
Shout out to the following people who all cheered this
Streamlabs,
week.
but I think
All right, I killed
it's
Phil and Magnus Flamebeard. Actually, never mind.
It's a JoJo
Actually, yeah, they are. They're
character
tied
as
for
a
10th.
bun.
No, take it back, because I Killed Phil just did 100-bit cheers. He says, "Have someone blow cigarette smoke in your ear." That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Recipe for
So
disaster,
Magnus
dude.
Flamebeard is in 10th place. I Killed Phil is in 9th. Zugaruk is in 8th. Dino Sword, 7th place. Nin Star Rune in 6th. White Ranger Zeo 5th. Tinker Tinkerson 4th. Crapcock 3rd. Shadow the Hedgehog 2nd. And PW Dub is the top cheerer of the week. Also, thank you to the following people who gifted subscriptions to the channel this week. We have Doodly Dread, Ultima Cloud 7, D-Train 12, Crapcock, and Alfred Aponte, and also Sundance McGee and Rats, who all gifted a single sub. And Randy O. Butternub gifted 2 subs this week. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the support before we even started. Let me now get the vest on and figure out if I can even put these headphones on, which I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if I can put these on at this point. I'm going to have to figure this out. All right, guys. Thank you for the support. Oh, here we go. Lemon Pepper wants to know my email. darksidephil@hotmail.com. But again, you can email, or you can contact one of the mods as well. And maybe they can unban you if they review your situation. I don't even know your name on Twitch, so Okay. Are we ready? What the flip? Are we ready, guys? I hope we're ready. If you remember, we're in the midst of an insane amount of side content in Final Fantasy VII. There's just a ridiculous amount of side content opening up. We're in the middle of the arena battles. We got 2 more of those to do, and then we can continue on with the other side missions and things that we've unlocked. So, okay. Yeah, Morituri says today's the final day of the 75 gift sub bomb. He is correct. If you didn't notice, we dropped looks like about 40 subs over the course of the last 2 days, which probably is a big part of that bomb. And then I'm wondering if the other 30 to 40 will kick in today. If it does, that means we're probably going to go down to around 700 subs, which is perfectly fine. Like I said to you guys, I knew that there was a ginormous sub bomb at the beginning of
This has been like every single thing though. Every time he gets a gift, every time he has a sub goal, he has big gift bombs, and he's like, "Whoa, man, gift subs, dude." I fucking love the way Theo draws. He's still doing side content. I finished that in 2 hours. I kind of stopped playing Final Fantasy VII. I kind of want to go back to it, but I had to beat Resident Evil 3, which I did. So, you know what I mean?
March, and we will set up a sub goal starting tomorrow for this month, for next month, May. Okay? So it's coming. It's coming.
More gift subs, dude.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. And, a couple more contributions came in. Jimmy Timmy Power Hour tipped $1.
Jimmy Timmy.
For a higher vest streak, you think we can have a tier 2 or 3 sub goal for a stream deck? It would be worth the upgrade. I'm sure chat would love to help. You know, someone mentioned this last year, and I remember looking into it. Stream Deck only works with the latest version of Windows, which is what, Windows 10? I don't have Windows 10. I have like an older version of Windows because that version of Windows is very stable. As you guys see, my setup almost never crashes. Maybe every once in a while I have an audio driver malfunction, but I never have any issues. So I never upgraded my Windows. My Windows is probably at least...
Dude, like, I've never heard anyone talk about Windows is stable at this level. I have a fucking Mac, obviously. I'm a fucking Apple cuck over here. But, like, I'm more skeptical when I upgrade my Mac because when I upgrade my Mac, everything gets fucked. OBS gets fucked, the driver gets fucked for that, etc., etc. So many things gets fucked when I upgrade the Mac. And he's acting as if, like, the Windows shit is some big deal. But,
It's old, but it works fine. And to my knowledge, Stream Decks only works with, like, Windows 10 or whatever. So, yeah, I can't use it. Even if I bought it, I wouldn't be able to use it unless I upgrade all my shit, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to pay for a Windows upgrade I don't need. So, Sith Lord Filbert cheered. He says, I had a dream you snuck into my room. All right, this is disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting, and now you're out of here. Gross.
Why is that a ban? I had a dream about you. Okay, well that's a ban. Like what? These rules are so nonsensical sometimes. Like it really just feels like you're playing an RNG game with it. Like, oh, are you gonna get banned? Who knows?
Here. Oh my God! Special delivery tipped me $1.30. He says, "Special delivery, TikTok. What's on my clock? Come to my daddy. Special delivery." Wow. I wonder who actually knows what that's from. I wonder who knows. I'm sure someone will get the reference. What the fuck? Well, keyboard's not working. Again. Okay. There. Alright, guys. Let's end the pre-stream and let's get started, shall we? Okay. Now.
I like how he refuses to get a new keyboard. Like, I can't get a new keyboard. Why would I get that? Oh my god. Let's see. Is Zeus even talking today? Is he talking right now? I don't think he is. I mean, I don't even know if I want to watch the pre-stream, honestly. Time for a sub bomb. Oh, he has a sub goal, dude. It's 725. Cool. Time for a sub bomb, dude. Listen to this. I want to listen to this. I was listening to this a little bit. It's an old video, guys. Don't worry.
What is up, everyone? Darkside Phil here with an important channel update for February 22nd, 2013. A hell of a lot to talk about. A major change in some of the things that I'll be doing here on YouTube, or at least the way that I'm going to be doing certain things. Dude. And I really want to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk a little bit about this week and how some things that went down that I want to talk about that kind of maybe made me think a little bit more and change my mindset a little bit. And I think I'm thinking of what I'm thinking of right now. I am overwhelmingly positive, okay? Because I really have a positive feeling that if I move ahead with this new, it's not necessarily a new idea, but a new mindset for the year, I think not only is it going to be a successful year, but it's going to be a very entertaining year and very fun, dude. Okay? So actually, let me turn off my TV. I forgot to turn it off so I'm not distracted. So first of all, you might be saying, holy shit, we noticed a major change. Well, yeah. For the past 6 months, ever since I went on vacation out
vacation.
to Florida in August of 2012 with my girlfriend, I've had a beard that kind of went from, my sides of my face all the way down here. It was never a full grown out beard, but I was trimming it and such. And then finally last night I was shaving and I looked at it and I was like, first of all, I could tell, and this unfortunately...
Man, you're such a little girl, like, oh guys, look at my face. I changed my face, man. Oh my god, I shaved. I got rid of the hairband. This is like the scene in The Room where Mark shows up when he shaved, and everyone's like, Mark shaved, man.
This happens with men's hair on their faces. Anyone who grows a beard could tell you this, that hair grows in different directions. And in my face, the hair doesn't uniformly grow, say, in one direction. Unfortunately, some of the hairs grow one way, some grow the other way. So even to make the beard look normal was getting more difficult with me trimming it and such. And finally, I was looking at it, I was like, you know what, I really just don't want to trim this thing anymore. Enough. And I shaved it off. So that's the story. We're back to just the goatee.
No, you know what's funny about this, though? That's not the lore anymore. Here he was telling us, oh, it was hard work to maintain the beard, so I shaved it. Pretty much being lazy. But now if you ask him, hey Phil, are you gonna grow your beard again? No, man, I grew it last time and it was really itchy, so I just couldn't handle it, man. He was growing that DSP goatee. Hey, my facial hair is fucked up, and I just want to see what happens. Because one side there's some hair growing here, more so than this side. I think this side where more hair grows, I guess. But either way, it's more concentrated here. I feel like I could grow a mustache better now than before. But I just want to see how much I can grow, see what happens. I'm probably gonna look like a fucking idiot, to be honest. It is what it is.
And yes, I still have the long hair and whatever, but I was tired of the beard. The beard is gone, at least for now. I doubt I'm going to be growing it back anytime soon. But I actually kind of feel refreshed because it's a nice smooth shave. And I know you're also riveted because this is what you tune in to channel updates for, to hear me talk about my facial hair. Okay, so let's talk about the past couple weeks. I've honestly been a little bit bummed out. And I do want to apologize if I did come off to anyone a little bit more on the negative side. Just because of some negative things that have been going on with me. First of all, having massive snow out of nowhere, 3 feet of it. We've never had this much snow in Connecticut since, they're saying now, 1888 was the last time that we had 3 feet of snow in this area of Connecticut. And it pissed me off because my mobility was limited, and it was cold as hell, and it was really annoying. And that was one negative thing that happened. And then, of course, Aliens Colonial Marines came out, which was a huge disappointment for anyone who's, especially if it's someone like me, and anyone who's a fan of the Aliens movies, because they just didn't do anything good with it. And I did a playthrough of the campaign. I did just a little taste of the multiplayer, okay? Not surprisingly, after the first few videos, no one kept watching it because it's boring as fuck. The game is so boring. It's repetitive as hell. The first stage is pretty cool because you're fighting aliens, then all of a sudden you're fighting generic humans. You're like, why are there generic humans in an aliens game? We should be fighting fucking aliens. It should be cool. There should be different enemy alien types, and we're infiltrating the hive, and we're fighting boss monsters. No, instead you're fighting generic humans for more than half the game. And it just really is such a letdown. Of course, now there's all this controversy surrounding the game. Did Gearbox misappropriate funds or whatever? So that was just one negative for me that kind of brought me down. And, then there was the Skyrim
man, that
DLC
was back when you cared about games, dude.
And admittedly, I didn't have a lot of time to do it. I didn't have a lot of time to do the side content of it. But I was disappointed with the main story. The main story of it was interesting, but it was far too short for me. The reason that I'm disappointed with the Skyrim DLCs, I want people to understand. The 2 DLCs that I played so far, story-based for Skyrim, compare those to the story-based DLCs that came out for Fallout 3 and for Fallout New Vegas, okay? Those DLCs were anywhere from 6 to 8 hours long of just the main story. And yeah, there was side content, but the main story was riveting, was interesting, the dungeons were fun, and it was pretty cool. The Skyrim DLCs have had main storylines that were only about 2 to 3 hours long, if that, kind of, not so knock you on your ass, you know what I mean? If anything, there were maybe the two books that I went into during this last Dragonborn DLC were the coolest part, and it was far too short-lived. So to what is it? I think it was either $15 or $20, I think, for the Dragonborn DLC. And if you're not a person who just wants to hunt around for side content, if you're only looking for an interesting, riveting, story-based DLC, you're not getting it. And the past 2 DLCs for Skyrim have been like that, and I've been very disappointed. But I don't think Bethesda's been doing a good job with these DLCs. I think the ones that they put out for Fallout 3 were a hell of a lot better, okay? So then coming off of that, you know, spending the weekend with my girlfriend, which was fun, but then coming back from that and getting sick, I had a stomach virus earlier this week. It's the worst stomach virus I've ever had in my life, okay?
Whoa,
it's that bad.
Virus,
I was
dude.
vomiting and shitting for like 10 hours. It was ridiculous. I'm just not going to get into the details now that I've already told you that. I'm not going to get into the gruesome details any further. But it was horrible, and I couldn't eat solid food for 2 days, and I was feeling under the weather, so I decided to do the Assassin's Creed 3 DLC, again, only to find out, here's a $15 DLC, oh, sorry, I think it was $10, where the story of the DLC was only an hour and a half. It was all repetitive side content.
Insane.
And so, it's just like, the DLCs are just really disappointing me lately.
Honestly, I'm gonna lower the volume on my end, see how that goes. Because, oh my god, it is so loud. Hey, Babyman Gaming, what up? Thanks for the $5 super chat. Illegal contribution, dude.
I'm having high expectations, and they're
Okay,
falling
that's
flat on their
good.
faces. Okay?
That's good. I'm gonna keep it
So
that
that's
way.
one thing that I've been considering thinking about DLCs, okay? And then this week, there were 2 new releases, but because I was sick, I was unable to pick up the new releases on release day. I got them a day late, and they were Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance and Crysis 3. Well, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, I'll admit, at first when I started it, I was sucking ass at it. It wasn't until about halfway through the game when I finally got adept at the slashing mechanics and whatever. Finally, in about, I'd say, the 3rd quarter of the game, I got parrying down. In fact, a lot of people were complaining. I know someone went to 4chan and posted the videos, and 4chan
Oh no,
came over and
4chan.
spammed my videos with negativity and shit. It's okay, it happens, it's okay, and it's just free views for me, so it really doesn't bug me. But there was one video that I think was the Monsoon boss fight. I actually had to disable comments because so many of my fans were actually sending me messages saying, Phil, can you just either disable comments or do something, because there's all these 4chan idiots coming over and being nasty on it. So I just turned off the comments on that one particular video that people had requested that for. But later on, you'll actually see videos where I'm parrying every single thing coming at me. So I did eventually learn the game. I beat the game today. Great game. I really enjoyed the game overall. Even though I had some difficulty learning and adjusting to it, I really enjoyed the game, and the playthrough has completed as of right now over on DSP Gaming. So that was a positive for this week. But then, paired with that, was Crysis 3. And I'm going to be honest with everyone. I was actually skeptical of even getting Crysis 3, okay? For a few reasons. Number one, I knew that PC aficionados, fanboys, whatever you want to call them, were going to give me shit for getting it on a console. Even though I have valid reasons for wanting to get it on a console, okay? Number two, I was wary that now it's the 3rd outing for this series that it was going to become either more of the same or it was going to like be not even as good as the part 2. And keep in mind, I never played Crysis 1, I only played Crysis 2. So, unfortunately, I played 10 parts of it, and all of my horrendous expectations came exactly true. The game, in my opinion, is very poorly designed. First of all, it's a horrendous port on the Xbox 360. You know, and for me, I guess shame on me, but not shame on me, because I was fooled by Crysis 2, which ran well on the Xbox 360. Well, Crysis 3 runs like fucking monkey shit, okay? Horrendous frame rate, audio bugs up the asshole. It just runs runs horribly. And I was so disappointed. And then in addition to that, the gameplay.
The gameplay,
is
dude.
nothing like Crysis 2. In Crysis 2, you could pick how you wanted to play it. You could be Mr. Run and Gun with extra armor and just treat it like a typical FPS and run around killing everything. Or you could use a stealth tactic like camouflage, and you could run through the game and you could actually do it that way, and it could be completely different playthrough experiences. This game, no, you can't. This game, it's like, it's run and gun or you just don't play it. Because I've tried using the camo. I even had all the full camo upgrades. The camo always runs out before I can even get across a room. And if you get close to any enemies, they see you.
Now, I
even
like
if you're
how
in
he
full
says
body
this,
camo.
but now he tells us that he hates stealth in games and he just wants to run and gun, man. What?
So what's the fucking point
What's
of the
the
full
point?
body camo? There's none. The game literally just becomes you have to play it like a run and gun FPS, which I don't want to do. And so I'm disappointed because Crysis 2 allowed me to play it how I wanted. Crysis 3 does not. So more than likely what ended up happening in my first 10 parts, which is the 10 parts that I've recorded of the game, is I just ran through the stages. Now how sad is this? I'm trying to sneak through, my camouflage would run out, the enemies would start shooting me, so I said, fuck this, and I would just run full speed to the other side of the room and get to the checkpoint and pass it. And I actually beat 2 whole chapters of the game by almost literally running by every enemy in the game. What the fuck kind of game did Crytek make? I mean, really, honestly, Crytek, I'm going to be honest with you guys. You lost it. You did. You've now lost your creative edge. Because here's the bottom line. When Crysis 1 came out, it was 2 things. It was pretty much a graphics accomplishment. Wow, look how amazing this game looks graphics-wise on PC. But also, it was one of the very first FPS games that had a full cloaking mechanic where you could be completely invisible and you could do this kind of sneaking gameplay. And so it had a gimmick to it that really caught hold and people liked that. And then Crysis 2 continued that on. Well, guess what? In the past few years, we've had other games that have done it even better. We had Deus Ex Human Revolution. We had, just a couple months ago, we had Dishonored that did it really well with it. Instead of more gun-based, it was more kind of sneaky ninja action combat-based, with stealth and invisibility and such. So this game has basically lost its gimmick, and they didn't really add anything new except giving you a fucking bow, which is like, wow, so now I can hit you with a bow, but it's slow, so as soon as the firefight breaks out because someone sees me, that's it, put the bow away, and you gotta take out a gun, and it becomes a running gun shooter. In my opinion, this game blows. And I've only played 10 parts,
This
like I said, so about an hour and a half. The first hour and a half sucked ass, in my opinion. And you might say, oh, it's because of the way you play it. No, I just don't want to play it like a...
What? He's whining about... Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. Let's go to this. I hope I don't miss it.
Access copies of games to different people in the gaming media, maybe exclusive content creators who they want to...
Oh, I'm actually like,
review the game early,
whatever.
And, and one of them leaked it. You know, it could be that too. And I've been very,
oh my god, dude, are you?
Practice.
He thinks it's a person who got an early copy. It's from a fucking employee.
This is not the 1990s.
This guy's an idiot. This guy's really dumb. No, it's not from a game journalist. It's from an employee that got fucked. He really wants the narrative to be early copies equal bad.
Print magazine weeks ahead of time before the game's release, so that way okay, I see a game review, the game's good, now I know to go buy it, right? Today, everything's instant. Literally everything is instantly shared on the internet. There is no need to give anyone, and I mean anyone, a copy of a game early, period. I mean gaming media, I mean content creators, like exclusive streamers getting paid to do early streams. None of this needs to happen. In my opinion, it should be everyone gets the game on release day, period. And if you can't control yourself to wait one day after release day, if you're on the fence about a game, you know what I mean? If you're on the fence about a game, and if you don't know if it's going to be good or not, don't buy it on release day. Wait one day. Trust me, one day after release day, there will be people streaming it everywhere. There will be videos.
Oh, what if they want the pre-order bonuses, though?
Everything will be on the internet.
This is dumb because people might want to get the pre-order bonuses that they might not, that they don't want to pay for it, pay extra for.
It doesn't need to happen. It's a very archaic practice that for some reason gaming studios still follow as if it were still the 1990s. I just don't understand it.
And also, like, journalists have to play other games. They can't really...
Companies do, like, not really releasing big, high-profile games in the summertime either, that still make no effing sense to me. So if this is the case, and if they gave a game out early to exclusive reviewers and exclusive people, and they leaked it, well, shame on Naughty Dog and Sony. I guess technically then it wouldn't be an employee of them, but boy, are they stupid for giving their game out so goddamn early when they might have even bumped it because of this, coronavirus outbreak. And, what the hell? Now, some people are saying they don't think that's the case. I guess in the leaks, there's actual, like, dev notes or something. I don't even understand what that means.
What does dev notes mean?
Coding in there that's dev coding or something. I don't know. I'm not neck deep in these leaks.
What's
All I saw
dev
was a few plot
notes?
points, spoiled on Twitter for me. But it sounds to me like damage control. It sounds to me
Damage control.
like Sony and Naughty Dog screwed up in some major way. I don't know if it was disgruntled employee. I don't know if they hired unreliable people. Whatever. They
Wow,
blew it,
this is.
and it led to the situation. And now they're trying to do damage control and pretend, oh, it wasn't us. Yeah, okay, then how did someone else get the game? Just think about that. It wasn't us, not our fault. How on earth are you telling me a game that's in development somehow fully fucking leaked to someone who has nothing to do with your company? Nothing to do with the game's development. They just magically got it. What did they do? Sneak into Naughty Dog headquarters overnight, jump through a window like fucking Mission Impossible-esque dodging lasers, and they landed.
You want to know how Dirt Comic were in 50s?
Pulled the code and then went home and played the unfinished version of the game and leaked it on the internet. I don't think so. I think you're full of shit.
Bullshit, dude.
I do. I think you're full of shit. So, I don't know.
I
guess
don't know.
we'll continue to follow this story together, right? And, the game's coming out now in mid-June. And it was interesting because my wife last night said, well, with all these leaks, are you going to play it? I was like, I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. I mean, with Naughty Dog, the gameplay is going to be solid. Like, the gameplay of Last of Us and Uncharted is always solid. But in reality, it's really the plots of those games that I feel make those games, so unique and interesting and just robust experiences. And when you already know.
Oh my god,
critical
he
plot
plays.
points that are supposed to be shocks. That definitely takes away from the game a lot. Okay? So for me, I don't know. I'm going to think about it. I'll think about it, I'll make my decision as we get closer to the game. Obviously, a major factor here will be your guys' feedback. Do you guys still want to see me play the game, knowing already these critical plot points, right? So, all right, let's continue, guys. So anyway, let's get to the normal pre-stream now. Let's talk about the schedule, so you guys know what to expect today. Full day of gameplay streaming. We start with Neo 2 continuing, and at this point, I've got to think that we're nearing the end of the game. Like, we're in Area 6 of 7. Apparently, the game only has 7 areas, and the last area, Area 7, is apparently very quick. Like, not much to it. Maybe 1 or 2 stages, that's it. That's the finale. And we just hit Area 6? I mean, technically, yes. But last time we went back and
Technically, we did hit it, guys.
That was unlockable at a certain point, and we unlocked a lot of it and did a lot of it. So today, I'm not exactly sure, even if we're starting with side content or main mission. I can't remember. But we've got to be coming to the end of the game at this point, Now, I don't know. Will we finish it today? Will it be another 2-3 streams? I don't know. But at this point, we're definitely getting down to, like, the nitty-gritty. All right. Later tonight, it is my weekly throwback Street Fighter session, where I play old school Street Fighter for a couple hours. You guys seem
Right,
to
streamer
enjoy
only
this.
bought Final Fantasy
We will
7.
continue on with it
We
tonight.
making all of
We're excited
it,
for
bro.
that. So today,
Yeah, dude.
by all means, today is not going to be a chill day.
Today's not going to be a chill day.
A very tense game, very action-intensive game, very frustrating with the amount of cheap deaths and the amount of
you can literally,
damage everything deals to you.
grind at Neo
Pretty,
2 and have that be a chill stream.
Street
but
Fighter,
no.
never a chill time. Pretty much always frustrating with
Whatever.
the amount of lag and having issues with getting matches and the like. But I still enjoy playing it. So it'll still be a fun day, and I'm still going to like the streams. I'm sure you guys will too. But definitely not what you consider a chill day. Okay? Tomorrow, it's going to be the continuation of Banjo-Tooie. And then tomorrow night, it's going
By the
to
way,
be
this is a
Animal
new brush
Crossing
that I
New
got from
Horizons.
Procreate, so I'm like
tomorrow,
kind of
Saturday,
trying to learn
would
it.
be a
So,
much more
it's a little
considered a
interesting.
much more laid-back, relaxed day.
I usually stick with defaults
regard,
or
not to say that
what the
Banjo-Tooie
program
is
includes,
easy,
but I decided to
at the
get
same
these,
time,
and
it's
this is
definitely more
pretty
relaxed
cool. I
than
like
the
this
other games I'm
brush
playing
set so
right now.
far. It's very sketchy.
And that should be fun because I'm in the theme park area of Banjo-Tooie, and the game is really good in my opinion. Like, I really like it, solving the various puzzles and the like, and we're going around trying to figure stuff out, and I hope that you guys will join me for that on Saturday. And then Saturday night, we're doing more Animal Crossing because KK Slider, the musician in the game, will be there on the island every Saturday. And what I'd like to do is play on a Saturday so we can hear him in concert and unlock a song by picking one. And actually, someone sent me a listing of various songs that I could try to get him to play. You need to know the names of the songs, apparently, to have him play them. But I got a good listing of songs that we could check out, maybe play a few songs together, almost do like a KK Slider concert on Saturday night. So that should be pretty fun. Then on Sunday, we will return back to Final Fantasy VII Remake, which appears we are ending Chapter 14, or getting very near the end of Chapter 14 out of 18. So it looks like soon we'll be progressing on with the story. And again, I don't really know how much is left in the game. Some people have told me the end of the game is quite long. Like the last few chapters are very lengthy story chapters and could be several streams to finish that up. So we'll see. But that's going to be Sunday. Sunday night will be my weekly Morrowind chill stream. What I'm actually being told is that maybe I should hold off on the main questing in the game for a bit and do other side quests, because I've been doing main quest lines for like 3 weeks straight, and apparently now the people are saying it's going to get really, really tough to continue on with main quest lines if I keep trying to do them, that they're just like going to be way above my level, and so I need to grind a bit and do other kind of side questing and stuff before I do it. So I guess we'll see what you guys want me to do. We'll work together on that Sunday night. And then on Monday, more Neo 2 and my weekly Minecraft chill stream, where I believe we'll be continuing with the build of the Greco-Roman structure and or whatever else we got to. I know that Papa Vera had wanted me to improve my farm, which I'm open to doing, among a few other things. So we'll see what happens on Monday night. All right. So that should be pretty fun. It should be a pretty fun weekend. I hope you guys are ready for this. Now, in regards to my health, my ear infection, all right, it still hurts. Like right now, I got throbbing pain in my ear, and it's swollen a bit. But the good news is, like I told you guys yesterday, the stabbing pain's been gone since Wednesday. So with no stabbing pain, I'm able to ignore the annoying throbbing and just, still play games. Didn't really have much issue with that yesterday. I was actually shocked I was able to wear the headphones all day, and it didn't really bother me that much. In reality, if sadly, this happens and I have to go take some more medicine or whatever, like for example, I've been telling you guys, if I get stabbing pain, it seems like if I take an Advil or an ibuprofen, it takes about an hour, but then the stabbing pain will go away, because what it does is it stops the inflammation that's causing the pain. So if I need to do that, I need to do that. But as a status update, number one, my ear is still swollen. Number two, it still has throbbing pain, and I cannot hear perfectly out of it. I can hear out of it, but not great. Like it's about half capacity, I would say, because of the amount of swelling in it. But I am still administering the medication. I just did a dose this morning. I'll be doing another dose during the stream break, and another dose, between the streams today. That's how it works. You got to do it 4 times a day. This eardrop stuff, and hopefully by the a week, it'll be completely cleared up and back to normal. I hope. I guess we'll see. So hopefully things are going to go well with this. So far so good. Yesterday I was able to stream all day. And thanks to everyone who came out yesterday. I know that it's weird when I have a day off out of nowhere that I'm not expecting. And I know that you guys are upset when I'm not here when I want to be. That's life. It happens. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for your support yesterday on the streams. I really do appreciate that. All right. As you guys can see, the vest streak continues at 56 straight streams where we hit the tips goal. And I put on the vest to celebrate. Will it continue again today? I have no idea.
Probably.
We'll find out. It's up to you guys. Again, like I say, I know eventually it's going to end. It cannot infinitely continue.
Hey, are we going to do the special event that you told us that he was going to do?
Grateful.
Remember when you said that he had something special?
Thank you so much for that.
He was going to have something special for us?
Okay.
I'm into the 50 streak special. Does anyone know what happened to that?
To the pre-stream. Thank you for 11 awesome years allowing me to be a content creator on the internet, everyone. Able to share my daily gameplay experiences with all of you. It was an amazingly fun time. I absolutely enjoy every moment of it. I am lucky because I'm one of the few people on this planet that gets to do what he loves for a living. I know how lucky I am because I've been there in positions where I had jobs that I just didn't really like, and I only did them for a paycheck, to make ends meet. And now I'm able to actually enjoy what I do, and I love this every day. I know how lucky I am. I'm super grateful. In addition to that, how lucky am I that I've been able to continue to do this during the pandemic?
I'm so lucky I get to make money. You guys who can't go to work, man.
That you guys come out to my streams, hang out with me every day. some people have contacted me and said, Phil, your streams are consistent, except for, of course, when I was sick this Wednesday with my stupid ear. But for the most part, my streams are consistent and a shred of normalcy in the chaos that we've had in the past, month and a half with everything going on here. And a lot of people have said that they come to my streams to kind of unplug from the stress of what's going on in real life to relax, and they appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys, number one, telling me that positive stuff because that motivates me to keep going. And number two, I appreciate you hanging out with me and supporting me every day. So thank you for that, guys. All right. Now, I am a full-time streamer. That means that I am here 6 days a week most weeks. This week, sadly, it'll only be 5. But most weeks, I'm here 6 days a week, full-time streaming.
Wait,
for you.
5?
Okay.
What?
I
Oh,
archive
yeah.
all of
I
my
get
live
it.
streams over on my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming. And that allows me to have people watch when they can't be here live, which is awesome. I appreciate the fact that if you can't be here live, you still go and check out my stuff after the fact, right? It's much appreciated.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay. Was he banning
Sorry,
someone?
the phone vibrated. I
Oh.
looked at it, and it's nothing important.
Oh, the phone
Once in a while, I was
vibrated.
like, okay, let me check. Okay.
That was such a weird silence.
So, yes, thank you guys.
Yeah, he thinks his fans are really dumb. He thinks the common viewer is
If you can't watch
retarded.
them live, for checking them out over on DSP Gaming on YouTube. I appreciate that very much. Now, because I'm a live streamer, that means I make the vast majority of my income right here on live streams. It is your crowdfunding efforts here during the live streams that keep me going, and that's what allows me to pay my bills and afford everything. So if you like these live streams and you like everything that I'm doing and you want to see it continue, I would say please consider contributing via one of the methods that I'm about to outline here on the stream. But please know something up front that's very, very important. My streams here on Twitch are 100% free, all right? And you should not feel pressured to contribute because contributions are not mandatory, all right? I'm perfectly happy to just have people come by and hang out with me and have fun with games. As I said, this is my hobby and my passion as well as my job. I created YouTube videos for 2.5 years before I ever monetized a single gameplay video because I did it for fun. All right, I didn't want to do it for a job. I only started making money on videos.
I didn't
when
want to do this
lost
as a
my
job, but he fucking
and I needed another way to make
whatever.
income.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it as
If
a
I were to
job.
lose my ability to stream full time and do this for a
I
living,
believe
I
that.
would still stream in a limited capacity, albeit it would probably be very limited compared to what I do today. But I would still want to try to contribute via streaming as much as I could. You see what I mean? I love this. I do
I
it
love
because I
this.
enjoy it. I do it because I love video games. I don't do this for a paycheck. I hope you guys understand that.
I don't
And
understand
know
that, Phil.
Again, if you just want to come and hang out and you cannot contribute, that's perfectly fine. I'm happy to hang out with people and have fun with games. I don't care about, harping on money and stuff like that. My philosophy's always been this. If I'm putting out a fun, entertaining, positive game.
Well, he harps on the vest streak, so
and
it's
you're all
that.
having a good time and I'm having a good time, then the contributions are going to come naturally. It doesn't have to be me harping, oh, we're low on subs today. Oh, you guys should really cheer and blah, blah, blah. I don't have to do that because you guys naturally do it when you're having a good time.
I like
So
how he
as long
has
as
to
I'm
tell
doing my
his
job and doing
fans
great,
that
putting out
it's going
something
to
fun,
come organically.
I don't have to sit here and be all about that. You see what I mean?
Wait, what?
So I hope you guys
Who talks
understand
like
that,
this?
and I hope you have a good time with the stream. Now, by all means, if you can contribute today, please
No, let's
do.
see what the
All right,
watercolor's
let me
like.
outline some of the ways you can contribute. First of all, I have a Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil.
That's way too
Today is
big.
the first of the month. So that means that those who have pledged to my Patreon over the course of
Oh,
the
the watercolor
last
kind of
month,
sucks.
all right, your pledges are going to
I'm not
process
using the watercolor.
today.
The shading is pretty good,
And
though.
Soon, within the next 1 to
But
2 days, once all
think-
those have processed,
I will
should be
say the one
contacting you
thing that
guys
Procreate
to let
has
you
that
know
has
what you
good,
qualified
like,
for perks-wise for
other
this month.
brushes.
All
Like,
right, so in advance, thanks to
Like the
anyone who's
brushes
an
you
ongoing
get in
patron of-
Procreate are actually really good. You don't really need to find other brushes.
Now, for those of you
But they're all really good. I mean, even the ones that the app comes with are pretty good. But you can always find new ones that are also pretty good too. But these are pretty good on their own. But what do I want to use?
there anyway. All right. So thank you for even considering it. I do appreciate
I
that.
forgot what I've been using before. I think I was using. Yeah, I was using the brush pen. That's what I've been using.
I also have a Teespring store where I sell all kinds of fun merchandise. including
The brush pen's pretty good. I like the brush pen.
mugs, t-shirts, sweatshirts. It's good quality stuff. I can attest because I own a bunch of it. I've had some of it for 3 years now, and the shirts still aren't worn out, which is a really good testament to the quality of the stuff that they sell over there on Teespring, okay? So give it a look. Anything you buy from my Teespring, you get a cool collectible. It helps me out. It's at teespring.com/stores/DSP Gaming. All right, if you're here live on the stream, guys, and I say that because some people do watch this on demand on YouTube, but if you're here live on the stream and you would like to contribute in a way that's going to earn you, number one, a shout out from me, and number two, some cool recognition on the stream.
Oh, that's cool.
Via like a pop-up, okay?
I never learned it.
Bits, or you subscribe to the channel, or you tip me. Any of those three things, I'm going to give you a live shout out on the stream. As long as what you're saying in your message is in line with the rules of the stream. What that means is no insults, no trying to get me something that'll get me in trouble on Twitch, no giant derailing paragraphs that have absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about on stream. In general, I think you guys get it. You know, the interaction we have is a key part of my streams, and I have a lot of fun with it, and you guys are a really awesome audience. So thank you very much for that in advance, okay? Now, at the top of your screens, you'll see a Stream Stats leaderboard. First of all, I've already talked about the new subs goal for the month, so you guys know what that's all about. But also...
Wait, what's the sub goal? Is it an indie marathon?
For things such as top cheerer of
I
the day.
forgot what the sub goal was.
I should say top cheerer of that stream and top tipper of that stream. So it's a good way for you to get extra recognition during a live stream if you're contributing, okay?
Wait, is no curl back?
Another leaderboard that's integrated into itself.
Wait, no way.
It tracks top bits
No
cheerer
way.
of the week, so the top cheerers of the week, as well as people who've gifted subscriptions for the week. And
okay, Snow Curl is not there. Okay.
as well. So, in reality, there's many, many ways for you to get recognized for your contributions, and I appreciate all of them, and thank you guys for even considering it. Now, very matter-of-factly, you may ask yourself, what is the best way to contribute? Because Phil just mentioned a ton of ways. The answer is very simple. Excuse me. Tipping me. Okay? Tipping me is by far
God, I told him
the
I'd
best
call him
way
back. Calm down.
To contribute to my streams. Why is tipping me the best way? Number one, because when you tip me, those are funds I get immediately and I can put towards something important. Whether there's a bill coming up, taxes, I need to buy a new game, health insurance, groceries, you know, things that come up from time to time, you know, anything that could possibly pop up, your tips pay for that basically, okay? Because those funds are there immediately, I can use that immediately for something very important, all right? Now, in addition to that, all right, the other reason that obviously the tips are the best way to contribute is because we've been doing this crazy tips goal, and it's 56 straight streams.
You just heard that,
TSP. All right, pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Pretty damn nuts that we've done this. So thank you guys in advance. You know, for anyone who's considered,
it is kind of crazy that he got like over $5,000 off his fan base over a fucking vest. That's pretty crazy.
If you tip me,
I agree.
Obviously we continue towards keeping the streak alive, and me putting on the vest as a way of saying thank you for the streams. As I said, if we hit 100 streams where we do the tips goal in a row, I'll definitely do something special. What will it be? I have no idea. It's going to be more dependent on what actually happens here with the pandemic lockdown, if I'm actually able to go out and get stuff to do something special or whatever. But rest assured, I'll do something special for you guys if we hit 100.
Something will happen. Don't worry, guys.
All right. The thing is, guys, I know this is not going to go on forever. As they say, all good things come to an end.
Dude, this guy like always tells us this.
You know,
God, it's not gonna last forever, man. It's not gonna last forever. It's not gonna last
if we
forever.
can't keep it going.
He's literally saying this for himself at this point. He's saying it for himself. Like, he knows he can't go on, dude. But he does say it so he can, like, be okay with it.
For other contributions. If you cheer today, if you sub today, if you buy something from my Teespring, etc., those things are all great. The thing is, those things all have a lead time or a processing time before I see any kind of a positive impact from them. You see what I'm saying?
See what I mean?
Tipping helps me right now. And that's why I always say tipping is preferred. But hey, you want to contribute in one of the other ways, those are all welcome. Fair enough? All right, guys. Now, as a how do you tip? Below the stream, there's a tip jar button you can click on, or you can type
how do you tip
into the stream chat. That'll take you to my PayPal tips page. On that page, you can either tip me with a registered PayPal account, or if you don't have one, excuse me, you can use a debit or credit card.
Imagine thinking
in
people
order
in
to leave a tip if you
2020
would
doesn't
like.
know how to
Now, if you don't see
tip.
that option readily available, it's probably
Imagine.
because you need to fully load the desktop version of the PayPal site in order to have those options pop up and appear. So if you're on a mobile device, you may have to manually enable that, okay? As a public service announcement, every stream there's a couple things that I say. The first thing I'm going to tell you guys, if you are willing to be a frequent stream viewer, if you're considering contributing, and you're going to be watching on Twitch constantly, what I strongly recommend for you, turn off your direct messages on Twitch. I'm just telling you up front, direct messages on Twitch are frequently used for things
They're
such
bad,
as
McCoy.
harassment and scamming.
Scamming?
You know, people just sending you insulting things about
Bum,
you
bum,
or the streamer
bum.
that you're watching, or sending you a link and you click on it. Next thing you know, now they got your IP address.
Oh
and they're
shit,
messing
they
with
got
you,
your
okay?
IP.
It's bad. It's rampant. What I have recommended to people is there's an option on Twitch to make it so that only people on your friends list can send you direct messages. I strongly recommend that. You don't want just any old person harassing you on Twitch. It's a great idea if you're a frequent user of the site. Okay? Now, in addition to that, you would be shockingly surprised how much information most of us probably have on the internet right now just because of social media purposes. You've probably got people like your friends and your family members.
Your
listed there
family.
publicly, probably places that you hang out, things that you like
How
to
your
do,
wives,
you don't
dude.
like, you know, your job. It could all be public.
I've used the
all
bathroom,
right?
guys. I'll be right
And
back. I'll be
You'd
right
be
back.
surprised as well how much that could be used against you to harass you online. All right? And I hope you guys understand that. I'm looking out for you guys. I don't want you to guys get harassed because of stuff. And quite frankly, I don't want anyone, as a result of watching my streams, getting harassed. So, what I always say is, in light of these people who would do this stuff, and yes, there are people who are this messed up that they would do this. They get pleasure out of just hurting others on the internet anonymously. They get away with it. Wow, I hurt someone today. I feel good about myself. There's actually people who are like that. While there are people like us who focus on positivity, who focus on, wow, I got my family, my friends. I want everyone to be safe in this time of, worldwide panic. Let's all be nice to each other. There's people who are the complete and utter opposite. They now take this opportunity to prey on others and get pleasure out of hurting them just because they can. I know that sounds sick. It is sick. But these people exist. I know firsthand because I've been the subject of their ire for many years, all right? So all that being said, don't take it for granted that you're safe on the internet, okay? What I always say is if you're going to be on a stream, do your best to protect your identity. If you're going to cheer, you could cheer anonymously. If you're going to tip, you could say anonymous tipper, and that way no one would know it's you. Or you could make up a name that has absolutely nothing to do with your real name or your online, like social media accounts or whatever. If you're going to tip, just make something up. That way, absolutely no one can associate anything with you, and they can't come after you and try to harass you online for it, okay? I'm looking out for you guys. I hate hearing horror stories of people who are just trying to have fun on a stream and maybe support a streamer. Next thing you know, they're getting harassed by a bunch of shitheads on the internet, okay? Okay. Fair enough. All right, guys. Now let's move on to the rules of the stream. Okay? First of all, I'm streaming on twitch.tv. That means I need to abide by all the rules and regulations that Twitch has laid out. And I can't just say and do anything I want on my streams. I hope you guys understand that. All right? Now, in addition to that, please know that I like to maintain a certain chill vibe on my streams. And you may say, I wonder what that means, chill vibe. Well, a chill vibe basically means that we are trying to have a good, relaxing time here. And essentially, I'm trying to play a game and have fun. You're trying to see my reactions to the game, maybe have some interactions with me, interactions with other stream chatters. But in general, I like my streams to be a place where you can unplug from all of the stress and all the anxiety of real life and just come here for, a few hours for stream and have a good time with me. That's the whole point. Right now, with the world in the state that it's in, many of us are still in lockdown with this crazy pandemic. We need a release. We need a way to unplug from all that and just relax. And that's what I'm aiming to do with my positive gameplay streams. All right. So that being said, I try to enforce rules that keep it a positive place and keep the negativity and the toxicity out of here so that we can have a good time together. Okay. First of all, we don't talk about politics or religion on my streams. All right. I found that these topics sadly derail streams a ton and basically just make people attack each other, and they can't really get along when they talk about them. In the almost 12 years now I've been a content creator, I've very rarely found any situations where talking about politics and religion during my gameplay content made any sense whatsoever, and therefore that's why we don't do it. Now, if I'm playing a game that has political or religious overtones in the plot, or it's part of the actual plot of the game, that's different. If it's in context, by all means, let's talk about it. But please, don't derail the stream with a bunch of political talk. I don't need to hear about Joe Biden's accusations and what Donald Trump said this morning about injecting yourself for the coronavirus. I don't care about this shit. I don't need to hear it on my streams. Okay, we hear enough of it outside. Now, in addition to that, recently I have expanded these regulations. I keep saying regulations. They're rules, not regulations. I don't know why the hell I'm saying that. I've expanded these rules recently, okay, to include talk of the pandemic. We all are well aware that the world is at risk and what's going on in the world. Many of us have been very negatively affected, by this pandemic. All right. That being said, we are completely bombarded with information about it on a constant basis. We don't need to come to a gameplay stream to be hearing about it. See? So please understand that. I'm not going to ban discussion of the coronavirus. I don't want to do that. But at the same time, please understand people are coming to this stream for the very reason that they want to forget and not think about it for a few hours. So please don't make this stream the end all be all about it, the coronavirus talk. See what I'm saying? Fair enough. Now, in addition to that, there are many people on the internet who are nasty, disgusting, toxic people who revel in hurting others. I've already mentioned these people and how they can negatively affect you. Well, they negatively affect me as well in a huge way. Every day, these people are constantly spreading misinformation. They are constantly out there insulting me, making up conspiracy theories, saying things that didn't happen, twisting them into things that didn't happen. Because these people are negative, toxic people who revel on that kind of content. They either make it themselves on YouTube or they watch it. They illegally restream me because they think that they can get away with it. And, just to the extent that they do because I can't sue them. I can't sue them for defamation. I don't have money for that. I'm a positive content creator and I just want to be here and have fun with games and share that with you guys every day, period. That's all I really care about. I don't care about shitheads out there who are constantly insulting me. All right? So please understand that. And please know that I'm not going to let it get me down. And we're not going to talk about it on my streams. It is 100% not allowed on my streams to bring up this kind of negative, toxic content. Because number one, it completely derails the positivity of my stream. And number two, it just gives undue attention to these messed up people. All right? Now, one final thing. As a result of the very negative actions of these people against me, sadly, I have to adopt a policy recently that basically kind of talking about my private life is off limits. If I bring up something about my private life outside of just gameplay and streaming, all right, that's on my stream. If I bring it up, that's fine. But please don't ask me personal questions about myself and my behind-the-scenes life, about my belongings, about things going on financially with me behind the scenes. All that stuff is 100% off limits. I can't talk about it. I've been advised legally not to talk about it, and I'm not going to. Because these people out there are so toxic that they will take a comment that I make that doesn't mean anything, and they will spin it into trying to say something really nasty about my personal life that could actually concretely affect things going on. Legal proceedings, like, for example, can be affected by stupid shit that these people negatively say about me. So I've been advised legally, don't bring anything up personal. And I'm not going to unless it's just something that, maybe it's something about my wife and I doing something today. It has nothing to do with anything, that's personal or behind the scenes. That's different. But please, the streams are about gameplay. Let's keep it to that. And please understand it's against the rules to try to pry into my personal life. Okay? Big Black No asking when I got married would not be considered off limits because I've already publicly talked about that in the past. Everyone knows I got married last year in April. First week of April last year. I think it's April 10th. That's my wedding anniversary. Everyone knows that. There's legal documents on the internet. Marriage license and everything. So, that's fine. But asking me all kinds of personal shit about financials behind the scenes and things that I own
April 10th, baby.
all kinds of shit.
That's
not allowed. Legally, I can't talk about it, and it's a bannable offense.
Wait,
okay?
what?
So there you go. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Let's get to the shout-outs segment of
That
the
wasn't a
stream,
shout-out?
where I say thank you guys very much for all your contributions, and we get a little bit of fun discussion in before we actually start with gameplay, okay? All right. So, overnight, guys,
Overnight.
We had a few contributions come in. We had that Anonymous tipped me $4.20 and said smoke weed every day. Or if you want to do it, hey, 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 smoke weed every day.
No one on this planet does the meme like that. No one says, hey, 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 smoke weed every day. People just go straight to, smoke weed every day. But DSP knows the meme.
Terms to describe your lunatic detractors. It's pathological skepticism.
What?
It's sometimes referred to as pseudo-skepticism.
Pseudo-skepticism?
Well, there you go. And I'm assuming what
Okay.
that would mean is these people literally think every single thing I say and do is a lie. It's crazy, obviously, but they just, by default, always think that I'm a liar. So, I'm in excruciating pain on Wednesday.
Oh my God, we're just gonna keep hearing this, aren't we?
Long. Very, very
We're just gonna keep hearing about how he's a little
nervous
victim.
about what's going to happen.
He's a little victim, dude.
Waiting for these meds to arrive. I start medicating my ear or whatever. I tell people, sorry, I can't stream. And immediately, here come the insano conspiracy theories about, what's really going on behind the scenes. Yes, of course. Of course, I completely fabricated the whole thing, right? So, it's pretty stupid. And yeah,
Pretty stupid.
It's nuts. I know they're nuts. We don't need to discuss them at length. It's just interesting that there is
We had a pre-stream dedicated to us, DSP.
Pseudo-skepticism or pathological skepticism. That's interesting. All right, so now we actually
And
start with
DSP's
people who
not
contributed during the
skeptical?
live stream. The first contributor today was Kurosawa Kid.
Okay.
It $4.20. It said, I'm happy to see you streaming today. Hope you continue to recover. Watching it while I'm working from home helps me relax and enjoy the games. It's not on PC for me to play. All right, sounds good, Kurosawa Kid. It's good to see you. Thank you for the first tip of the day. And let me get you up here added to the tips goal for the day. Thank you for getting things started. Hung Detractor, subscribe to the channel and then give this subs to Kanishi and Busty Milf Hunter. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Elon just gifted a sub to Almighty Derek. Thank you. Now this is hilarious. The Truth tips me
dude.
$3 and says, am I responsible for the lies John Rambo said about me because I employed him? Well, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
During the time
He said that he was a
when
business
John
partner
Rambo
and not
and
a
I
friend
were collaborating
in
on
the past.
content for the internet, and I was paying him weekly,
Like an
for his
employee?
contributions. During that time
Contributions.
frame, absolutely, it could have been said that I was responsible for things that were relayed via that content.
Yeah, bang the
you
mic
know,
some more,
or
DSP.
Also, not every word out of his mouth, of course. He's an independent individual who's allowed to say and do whatever he wants. But in regards to saying stuff about me or my content, yeah, during the time that we were working together, that's a true fact. Absolutely. But after the fact, it was, keep in mind, almost a year and a half after I moved, that it was finally revealed that Rambo had some kind of issue with me. That's completely different. At that point, there was no contractual obligation between us. He was no longer being paid by me for any content. His comments were 100% his own and had nothing to do with me. So no, if John had come out while we were working together and I was paying him and it said, oh, Phil's doing this behind the scenes, it's a big leak because Phil's doing this stuff, right? Yeah, then I could kind of say, wow, shame on me for employing someone with loose lips and who's out there, flapping them. And now people know everyone's personal business, or maybe even spoil. Imagine if we were making Project 7 and John had revealed the whole plot of Project 7 before we had even put a single piece
Was that even part of the
content on
question?
internet.
I don't
See
think
I'm
that's what
saying?
he
That was
asked.
a similar situation to the last of Us 2
Whatever.
leaks, right? But no, John going out of his way a year and a half later to basically talk crap about me on the internet has absolutely nothing to do with that. It's not a similar situation. So you have no idea what you're talking about. But I think it's $3 tip regardless.
It's fake because he doesn't get
different.
paid by DSP anymore.
Cousin Sven is the first
Different.
cheer of the day. He says, news just came, the guys have been identified who leaked the game, according to Sony. Yeah, we already talked about it. He probably cheered that as we were talking about it on the pre-stream. Thank you, Cousin Sven, for the cheer. Home Detractor gives it a sub to Cuckles the Enchilada.
Cuckles?
Amazing. Thank you for the gifted sub.
Amazing. Remember when he was scared to say
Ryan
cook?
Did 120
Ryan,
cheers.
hey
That's
man, what's
actually the
up?
top cheer of the day so far. Let's get Ryan on the leaderboard, and we'll see what he has to say. How do you spell? I always get that spelling. There we go.
He doesn't know how to spell a name that Streamlabs
Ryan
spells
says,
for
can
him.
you put Ken tonight in Street Fighter? Hope you have a good day. Yeah, typically I always do. Typically in Super Turbo and Third Strike, I'll pick Ken anyway. So we'll see what happens tonight. But more than likely, yes, I'll be playing with Ken. Thank you, Ryan, for the 120-bit cheer. Appreciate that.
That's not how it works, though. He has
Dinosaur,
to use
you know,
the
100-bit
channel
series. Did you ever
points.
consider playing
Wow,
Destiny
Ryan
2? I know
fucking
it's an old,
bypassed the
much
channel
my
point
favorite
system.
FPS
What a
MMO, and the
bitch.
raids are amazing. I did. I played it when it was new. I did a full co-op playthrough of the game.
What a
with couple of
bitch,
my
dude.
buds, and we had a good time with it. Although, admittedly, it was very repetitive. It didn't feel very unique from Destiny 1. It felt like you were playing almost exactly the same game, albeit a few tweaks and improvements here or there. And I did actually do one of the end game, I guess it was considered big boss fight / raids or whatever. I thought it was all right, but to me, after I beat it, I was like, wow, that is the most underwhelming game because it literally feels like Destiny 1 with a patch. They really didn't go out of their way to improve it at all. Now, to my knowledge,
guys.
since, I played that at launch, Bungie cut the cord, so to speak.
They did?
With Activision, went solo.
Oh, yeah.
And now have done apparently lots of changes to the game. Whether they're good or bad, I have no idea because I've never gone back to play it. But what they kind of said was the reason that the game they felt wasn't as good as they wanted it to be was because they were massively held back by Activision Blizzard and were told that they had to do certain things to maintain a certain kind of level and microtransactions and all kinds of stuff they weren't interested in, but they were forced to do. And really, they didn't feel like that game was really their end product they had wanted, but that they were going to work to improve it over the years. So maybe they have, right? Maybe over the years, they did actually improve the game. If they did, great, and I applaud them for that. But I don't know because I've never gone back to it, and quite frankly, I really don't have any interest in going back to it. So I'm glad to hear that you like the game Dinosaur. I hope that it is an improved game from launch. But for me, it was just so underwhelming at launch. It just felt like you were playing the same game again. So I was like, meh. I never really cared to go back.
You know what that noise is? Bungie. It might end
So to be honest, I think Naughty Dog leaked their own shit to get press on the game, like they say bad press is
why? Why would Naughty Dog do that?
Silly.
Yeah, that is a really dumb conspiracy theory.
As a result of these leaks,
that's a really
there
dumb
have been
conspiracy
a massive
theory.
amount of pre-order cancellations. In fact, this week, out of nowhere, okay, a slew of hundreds or more of pre-orders opened up on the GameStop.com website for the collector's edition of the game that has the Ellie statue and everything. And people are like, wait a minute, this collector's edition has been sold out for like months. Why on earth would all of a sudden hundreds of these become available out of nowhere? And the speculation is because everyone canceled their pre-order. No one wants the game anymore. So I don't think that's the case. If it is purposely by Naughty Dog, this could be the most off-base attempt at marketing in history. I think this actually could be like destroy the game for them. And that would be really silly. I don't think so. I do think these are legit leaks. But who and how these actually happened is another question. I don't know if we should believe them or not. Okay.
I actually believe anything.
Elon Jusk gifted a subscription to Madara is God. Congratulations, Madara. And thank you, Elon, for supporting the mods. That's awesome of you.
Awesome of you.
Overladen Prince.
Shouldn't the channel, whatever.
It wouldn't make source sense to ignore it all. They get their jollies from messing with you. Yeah, and Overladen Prince, I do my best to try to ignore it all. I really do. I do my absolute best to not bring up specifics of shit that people are saying and doing about me. Because every day there's something new. That's the thing. Like every single day, there's some new bullshit, some new drama, some new baloney that I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I don't really care. Okay, you're right. The best course of action is to just ignore it and just keep out my positive streams.
He ignores it.
What they're doing, and that's what I do my best to do. Every once in a while, something will come up and I will address it, but in general, I try to just ignore it. And as you hear, I just talk in broad generalities when we are going to discuss it because they don't deserve the time of day to even have a single person know what the fuck they're doing over there with their.
So he gets mad when we talk about generalities about him, but he talks about generalities about us. That sounds fair.
Timbo Slice 89. Congratulations, Timbo, and thank you, Home Detractor, for this.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ryan just resubbed for 3 months. He says, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Yes, 3-month anniversary for Ryan. Thank you very much, Ryan.
Wow, Ryan, that's really tism.
Little Iffy 22 cheers says, do you not fancy playing Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered? I've already said I'm interested in it. It's just that the month of April I was very busy with multiple new game releases, juggling them, and I didn't want to start too many game playthroughs at once. It didn't make sense. And I did owe people a viewer's choice playthrough sooner rather than later, which is why I started Banjo-Tooie. As I said, whatever game we finish next, whether it's Final Fantasy VII or Neo 2, whatever finishes, we're going to determine what I want to do next. Do we want to jump right into the next viewer's choice game, which is Fire Emblem Three Houses, or do we maybe want to take a little bit of time to do some variety content? Would you like to see me play a game like Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? Would you like to see me play Streets of Rage 4, right? Would you like to see me maybe do some odds and ends? Go back to Mega Man Zero Collection for one game. You know, it only takes about 2 streams to beat one of those games. So we go back to that for a little bit. Would you like that variety in there? Or do you want to see me go right into Fire Emblem, right? So I'm juggling all these possibilities in my head. What was the other one? Oh, Daymare 1998, survival horror game.
Guitar Punk Master's playing. What's he playing?
A fan remake of Resident Evil 2, but then Capcom shut them down, so they made their own original game.
Shin Megami Tensei.
These are possibilities of things I'm considering doing in the month of April for variety's sake, since it seems like we're not going to get many, if any, new releases in the month of April at all. Okay?
I want to see this game.
So, let's see what happens this month. As soon as one of these games finishes, I may...
That's coming when the remake comes
ask
out.
What I want to see, maybe do a poll and see what you guys come up with. All right? Fair enough. It is definitely a consideration.
Well, I'll have to fix it.
Little Iffy cheered again. He said, will you play any of the Mortal Kombat games again? Probably not. None of the existing ones. When Mortal Kombat 12 comes out. Yeah, I'll do like I usually do. I'll play through the story. I'll try out all the characters. We'll do some online play, etc. and the like. But with Mortal Kombat, it's always a game that for the first few months had a lot of hype behind it. It's pretty interesting. You know, especially going through like the crypt and stuff like that.
Spartoy?
It's usually
Yeah,
fun.
I got him.
But
Asked him to
then
be a
after
friend.
a while,
Oh, you got
you
Spartoy.
realize that people kind of break the game down and they realize some of the
Dryad
stuff that's
still,
really
I
abusable
think.
online.
Yeah, still
And after a
Dryad.
few weeks, it's really not that fun to play online anymore. And honestly, that's kind of the ongoing appeal of the game.
Yeah,
is
this
Look at
dude-
this. Look at this
Yeah,
game. This
fucking
game looks
up.
fucking rad.
I hate to say it, but it's always
Not
happened
as
with
strong
Netherrealm
as I
games.
thought he
It
would
happens
be.
with Justice.
Like,
It happens with Mortal Kombat.
when I
They're
fight
really
him,
fun.
I'm gonna
like,
host. I'm gonna
400
host this
speed.
guy.
After that,
I'm gonna host Guitar Punk
online
Master.
strategy
So I
that
was
you
like,
can't
whoa,
get around
I
because
want
the
him
character's too
on my
effing
team.
fast, or it's too laggy to react to the things that they're
Is
doing.
Is that a cap
Yeah,
of?
the horse and then Jack
That's
Frost.
kind of what happened with
Uh,
Jack. You know, I liked it, and I played a DLC character too.
Oh
And
no.
I didn't really care anymore. You know, I was like, nah.
Thank you for the host.
The
Thank
game
you
was
for the
good,
host,
you know,
Theo.
for a bit, but I'm kind of done with it, and that's kind of my attitude now. I'm kind of done with it.
I was like,
Not really
where does
super
that
interested
bit
in
cheer
playing
come
it
from?
for- So,
Any fuses? Yeah, I
Okay.
fused
let us now
I think Pixie, Goblin,
give
and
shout
something
outs to
else.
the top cheers of the week so far.
Or,
the week is young.
the Canary
you know,
one.
It's only Friday. We still got the whole weekend. But
Oh my.
thank you so much for the cheering so far. Thanks to those who contributed via these methods. First of all, Baby Janitor, 10th place this week.
Baby
Spurger
Janitor.
King Whopper, 9th place. Tinker Tinkerson, 8th place. I Killed Phil, 7th. And actually tied with Ninstar Rune, so that's technically a tie for 6th. Dinosaurs in 5th. Crap Cox in 4th. PW Dubs tipped $1.30 is in 3rd. White Ranger Zio is in 2nd. And Shadow the Hedgehog is in 1st.
Shout out to Hedgehog.
So thank you guys for all your cheering
Would
contributions.
you be
I
mad if
appreciate
one
that.
of your neighbors was playing Beatles music extremely loud
All right,
while you were
weekly
trying to
top
stream?
sub gifters. Thank you to the following people who all gifted me $1. Excuse me.
$1,
Let's try that
dude.
again. Thank you to all the people
Gifted
who
me
gifted
$1.
one subscription. We've got Doodly Dread, Ultimate Cloud 7, D Train 12, Crapcock, Alfred Aponte, Sundance McGee, and Rats. They all gifted a single sub. Elon just gifted 2 subscriptions, as well as Randy O. Butternub gifted 2 subscriptions, and then this morning, Hung Detractor gifted 4 subscriptions to the channel. Very nice.
Hung detractor. Does he mean
All right.
like that he's hung like, big dick, or hung like,
Mouth?
you know.
What a name. Timmy Dollar says, I got word from work. Won't be going back till the soonest end of summer. They think it's later than that. Thankfully, I got a bike and some washable masks to help pass the time safely. What are you doing during all this to keep saying? Well, for me, as I told you guys, my life really hasn't changed all that much. My normal days are normal days. Like, I stream all day and, spend time with my wife when I can.
I want to draw.
And do stuff around the house. Spend time with Jasper. It's the normal days for me. 6 days out of the week, I was stuck at home anyway.
time with
I'm a live
Jasper.
streamer. This is what I do. The thing that's changed for me is the one day a week that I used to have out to relax with my wife, I no longer have. I have to get up super early in the morning that day to go grocery shopping to make sure that we have stuff stocked for the week. That day I have to run all of my errands. If I have any appointments or important things I need to do, I have to do them all in that one day.
I don't know what the sub
And
goal
even
is. I
though it's
want to
been
know.
nice to kind of relax at home and do some stuff with my wife, and admittedly we've had time to do a little bit of spring cleaning, and stuff like that, you know, you kind of get stir crazy. That one day a week was the day when we had our release. We kind of broke our normal schedule of
They're all baby
you know,
janitor?
either work or
Okay.
being at home and going out and doing fun stuff together. And we haven't had that in a month and a half. That's the negatives that we've had. Now, in comparison to the astronomical amount of negatives that most people have out there right now, we are super lucky, and we recognize how incredibly, you know, lucky we are, and we're grateful for that. You know, my wife is considered an essential worker. I can keep working during this thing. So in reality, this has not been a giant negative effect on us at all. And so I am the last person to complain right now. I know most of you watching probably have had way more negative repercussions than I have had, and I feel for you, and I hope that these things get better sooner rather than later. Okay, guys? The one thing for me is the most scary is that my parents live in Connecticut, which is one of the hotbeds of the outbreak on the East Coast. And the East Coast it's Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, I think Rhode Island, like that whole area on the East Coast there has super duper high infection rate of coronavirus. I'm incredibly nervous my parents are going to get sick. All right? So far, so good. Knock on fucking wood. I'm not superstitious, but knock
my God.
on fucking
I'm
wood.
definitely
that they
superstitious,
stay
Dak.
healthy.
What,
Because my mom
dude?
keeps a very, very
Oh my
clean
God.
house. And my dad has told me he's only had to go out of the house maybe shopping once a week. He's working
Baby
from home
janitor will
now.
be the next baby Yoda.
So hopefully everything is good and they stay safe. I seriously hope so. Okay?
According to my mom, it should be fine
All
though.
right.
But I don't know.
Rampaging Ferocidon tipped me $5 and says, would you be mad if one of your neighbors was playing Beatles music extremely loud while you were trying to stream? Probably not. Well, here's a couple things I should say about that. First of all, I live in a private community that is considered I don't even know how you categorize it, but basically this facility has rules, all right, and the rules are that you need to be respectful to your neighbors. You know, there's actually a formal process by which if you feel someone is being annoying or overstepping their bounds as a neighbor and causing harassment or causing just a bad time for a neighbor, you can raise it. We have a council of people, you know, in the condo association here who you can talk to about, you know, resolution of issues like that. So if it was a one-time thing and someone started playing ginormously loud music, I mean, big deal. But if it's something that was like regularly happening and it was just really annoying and it was actually negatively affecting my work, then yeah, I would have an issue with that. The thing is, the truth of the matter is that from what I'm to understand, you can't really
Baby
hear too
janitor,
much about
baby.
your neighbors here. I mean, yes, I hear the neighbors have a kid, and the kid screams because it's a young kid, probably like 2-3 years old. You know, yeah, is it annoying that you hear the kid screaming every once in a while? Of course it is. But
Of course it is.
It's a natural thing. When you have connected walls, you're going to have that. But the good news is, I don't really hear that much from this office. Like, people tell me they can hear me talking, but with the foam and everything that I've got in this office, I think it's enough that I really don't hear much from outside of the office. I don't think it would affect, even if there's someone blasting music next door, I don't think you would really hear it on my streams, despite the fact that I do direct capture audio. You know,
so
I have a soundproofing foam.
we can hear
professional
kids
mic.
scream,
You know,
but
this is
not
basically
loud
like a
music?
mini recording studio, and
What?
it sounds a hell
That
of
makes
a lot
no
better in here
sense.
than it would say in just a normal room in an apartment. Like, for example, oh my God, in Connecticut, at that place I had in Connecticut, the people who lived above me, when they took a single step on the floor, it sounded like they were wearing wooden clogs and they were doing like folk line dancing on the floor. It was ridiculous. You get thump, thump, thump. In my old videos,
thump,
you could hear
thump?
thumping all the time because it was just so like not soundproofed.
Wait, why does this
They would
person-
turn on their TV and I would know what show they're
Someone
fucking
blocked
watching,
me.
'cause I
Why
could
did
hear
someone
it.
block?
Okay.
Who is this person? Why did they
But
block
it's
me?
not
I
like
did nothing
that.
wrong.
Now it's much better. Everything here is
Bullshit.
much better. So, would I be annoyed?
Why did he
if the
block
neighbor
me?
had blasted
What?
music? Yeah, if it was a consistent thing that they did all the effing time and it was very annoying, yes. But
Makes no sense.
I don't think it would, you know, long term affect me or my work.
90.
So
Yeah, I'm just gonna
that
like.
Anonymous gifted a sub to Eastside Grease Job. Congratulations, Eastside Grease Job, and thank you, that Anonymous, for the support. Randy O. Butternub did a 500-bit cheer. He said,
Makes
I'm in
no
New Jersey.
sense.
I don't think it's ending anytime soon here. Yeah, from what I understand, Randy O. Like I said, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, is it Vermont? It's that whole area, that cluster of states, were completely decimated. Like, you guys have like the absolute worst of the entire country primarily, let's face it, because New York City and New York State have so many people coming in from all over the world constantly. It really is, as they call it, the melting pot. But because of that, so many people brought in the coronavirus that it just exploded exponentially in every direction.
Remember when Seattle was an epicenter and he was like,
"That's
that! Leave it alone!"
About how it is where they are in Connecticut. And they're like, yeah, when you go to the store,
I guess. I just don't remember talking to this
you
person.
have to walk. There's only one way walking down the aisles in the supermarket. You're not allowed to walk both ways down an aisle, and it's one person like at a time going through the aisles. They actually have like security guards and or police in the fucking grocery stores making sure that you're 6 feet apart or more, and they're making sure people are going down the aisles the right way. The checkout lines are astronomically long there. It's kind of almost like a situation like a lockdown. I hate to say it, almost like a lockdown military state.
A lockdown military state
is so bad over there that they have to enforce this to make sure people aren't getting sick. My dad told me, he's like, yeah, I went to the supermarket. They had like nothing. The supermarket was almost empty. And he's going, basically grabbing whatever he can that he thinks he can make food out of.
Dude.
And it's ridiculous.
It's really not that bad.
I hope it ends soon. Well, this is nuts.
It's bad, sure, but I was able to find food in my supermarket.
So, yeah. I'm
Where
sorry to
is
hear that,
that
Radio
going?
Butternut. I hope that things do get better for you quickly. None of us deserve to be, in this situation. It's a horrible thing, and, I hope for the best. D's Nuts tipped me $20 and says, Phil, I've learned my lesson. Please forgive me. First of all, D's Nuts, I have no idea who you are. This happens all the time. People come on here and they'll tip and they'll be like, I'm so sorry. Will you unban me or whatever? And I'm like, I don't know who you are. This isn't D's Nuts. This does not sound familiar to me in any way. So I don't know who you are. What I would say is, if you want to be considered for an unban, if that is the situation we're in here, email me. My email is public, and I will consider it. I'll review the situation. You be sure to give me your Twitch name. This is a major issue that people do, is they'll email me, ask you for an unban, and not even give me their name on Twitch. And if that happens, I delete your email. I'm just not bothering with it. I get so many of these a day. I'm just not bothering with that nonsense. If you can't be bothered to give me your name, that's ridiculous. Okay, so, please.
What if I was a streamer? This is how you handle it, obviously.
To email me and give me full information, and I'll consider it. But if that's the situation, D's Nuts, I can't even tell from your message if that's what you're talking about. But thank you for the contribution. Okay? Sound good? All right. Crapcocked at 130-bit cheers. Hey, Phil, how's the ear today? First of all, thank you for the cheer. The ear is still swollen. The ear still has a massive amount of pressure and has soreness in it. And I still can't hear fully out of it. But no stabbing pain. I've already administered the first ear drops this morning. During the stream break, I'll be doing the second. Hoping for the best.
Baby Jenner in the middle.
And that we can maintain and just slowly get better. The ear drops are supposed to be for a week, so this is only day 3 for me. So hopefully it'll get better over the weekend and be back to normal by next week. Okay?
Hopefully.
Okay. All right. Mommy Jeans tipped $1.
Mommy Jeans. What?
Basically, they're saying we're living the positivity that you're having through everything that's going on. All right. Well, thank you very much for that, Mommy Jeans. I'm not getting super specific because now they're referencing detractors and stuff, and I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to say thanks for the tip, and thank you for that positive message. Okay.
I'm going to draw Mommy Jeans.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for a great pre-stream. We're going to end the pre-stream now. I'm going to take a brief break to use the restroom, and we're going to come back and continue on with Neo 2. Again, I don't know how much is left in the game. So we'll see today how far I get and, what happens here. Thank you for the positivity. When I come back, what we'll do before we'll start, we'll update the subs, sub count. And thank you for already a third of the way to the tips goal, which is outstanding. Thank you guys for that. I'll see you in just a couple minutes, okay? It'll be quick. I'm not going to play any music or nothing because I'll be back in just a couple minutes here and we'll start. Fair enough? All right, guys. Thanks, and I'll see you in a sec.
All right, I want to hear what the sub goal is. Because I'm confused. I don't know what it was. Is it to play Code Vein?
Playing ginormously loud music. This is not one of the states where any kind of restriction. And, for a lot of us,
Oh
in
my
the
God.
background, the sun here in Washington State is already
I just want to know the sub goal.
beating on my in here. For a lot of us, it kind of doesn't really feel like it means that much because the world's been in such a weird state for the last month. This is not one of the states where any kind of restrictions are being eased up.
InfoWars side
In fact, it's
Phil.
quite the opposite. From what I'm to understand, our government here is basically working in cahoots with other local state governments to make sure that when these states reopen in this area of the country, the Pacific Northwest, that they all open at exactly the same time. So that way you don't have anyone who's like so stir crazy and be like, oh, I've been at home for, a month and a half. I want to go shopping. And they don't try to rush across state lines and, hopefully not bringing the coronavirus with them just in order to get out to a store. You know what I mean? So right now, nothing, happening here yet. I would probably predict within the next few weeks because the news is that supposedly out here, because we actually were one of the states that was one of the initial outbreak areas of the country, that we actually are on one of the best statistics for recovery in the country, and that likely we will be opening up again probably within the next month. Okay, this month of May at some point. So I guess we'll see what happens. But, the last month and a half has been pretty crazy. And, you say, oh, it's May, it's spring. And it's like, damn, for most of us, it doesn't really mean that much. Because you're not free to go out and just do whatever you want like it used to be, But it is a new month. As long as my health held here for the month. Reason being that, but I knew that but now we are working on a new sub goal for the month of April. All right, what is it? It's very simple. It's the thing you guys pretty much like the most. When we do this, it's the retrospective event.
Oh my God, a
We did was the
retrospective?
end of February, over 2 months ago.
Dude, this guy is gonna, let me guess, after the retrospective, he's gonna do, viewer's choice, right? Alright, well. Okay, say he'll be back in a few minutes. Let's check up on Philip Burnell. Oh, he's still gone. Alright, guys. Well, I would like to say thank you guys for watching the stream. Thank you for coming out. Hope you guys had fun. I think I'm gonna call it. I think this is a good stopping point. We did some pretty good stuff. We finished the stuff we watched yesterday that I didn't get to finish. DSP and Jasper plays Banjo-Tooie. Dude, Jasper's not even in the office anymore. He got banned. But thank you for coming out. You know what? I'm gonna do something special. I'm gonna go in full screen mode. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for coming out. It was a fun time. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you learned a lot. It was a good one. I enjoyed what we did. We did a lot of art. I feel sorry for you, Lynn, that you just got back, and I'm wrapping up the stream. But I will be streaming again Monday, I think. I might do a Monday stream, probably. And then Tuesday, I'll continue my Indivisible New Game Plus run on Twitch. So if you guys been loving that, you can check me out there. But I'll still be streaming regardless. I might put up a new episode of Positive Content too at some point. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you liked what you watched. And again, thank you to Guitar Punk Master for the $5 tip. Thank you, Baby Man Gaming, for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Ian1337, for the $3.21. Thank you, Ludwig World Order, for the $5 super chat as well. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you guys for watching this stream. I'll see you guys in the next one. And I'll see you then. Alright, guys. Have a good day. Have a good week. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And, hopefully we can get through this. See you when I see you.